If you are new to the channel, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. Also, smash that like button for your boy. It goes a long way to help the channel out. And once again, if you are not familiar with what we do here, it's a live play-by-play. We come on 10-15 minutes early, chop it up about the game, listen to the game live, react live. So hit the subscribe button so hopefully next time you could watch the Sixer game live with your boy. You know, we just talk our talk and watch the game. What's going on, everybody in the chat? Jumping in. Henry, Bryce, sports fan, what's going on with you guys? Hey, y'all know I normally don't stream on Tuesdays. I normally can't. But, you know, because it was Easter weekend and I didn't stream both games, both of the Wolves and the Memphis game. We squeaked a win out against the Timberwolves, lost to the Memphis Grizzlies, where, you know, Ben Simmons put up that ill stat line. But at the end of the day, wasn't able to stream over the weekend because I had all types of family over. So I went out my way to get every single thing done I needed to do on my normal Tuesday, bloody blue, just to get it. And I know the Phillies are playing the Mets. Shout out to the Phillies. Let's get this dub. The Sports Talk Podcast. What's going on with you? Big Play Slay in the building. Sports fan said like the stream and sub and turn on post notifications. That's always facts. Henry says, you watching the Phillies? I will have the Phillies on a different screen, on and off. Not here, but listen, we might do some Phillies play-by-plays. You get a game, you get a day where the Sixers ain't playing and the Phillies play. Hey, they're 4-0 and they're playing good. They're winning with pitching, and normally they're a hitting team. So hopefully we can keep the pitching up. The hitting will come through, and we'll see what happens. Big Pun said, let's go Sixers plus the Phillies. You already know. That's what we doing over here. Shout out to the Phillies. Shout out to the Sixers. And like I said, we going to come here on a Tuesday night where I normally can't. I pushed everything out. My wife was like, why are you rushing? What's going on? Everybody I talked to today was like, why are you rushing? I said, listen, I let my people down. I let people down throughout the week with all this Easter stuff. So I had to come on for Tuesday's TNT. Prime time. Joel Embiid. So if you guys enable community post, you would have saw about 30 minutes ago, I put up a community post and I pretty much said this. I pretty much said, what is more likely to happen? Tobias Harris, 25 plus points. Joel Embiid, 40 plus points. Ben Simmons shoots the ball 10 times or more with 15 points. The bench combined for 50 plus. Or last but not least, Danny Green and Seth Curry combined for 9 plus threes. And so far, Embiid 40 plus was leading last time I checked. X Billy, what's going on with you? Let's go Sixers. You already know the deal. Sports fan said, let's go Phillies, even though I don't watch baseball. Hey, I started out like that back in the day, but listen, you start watching it, you start understanding it. It's a little slow pace, but it's still nice. I love it. Phillies, Philadelphia all day. X Billy said, and the Flyers. That's the one thing I haven't been able to get into, but if I do talk about anything hockey, I'm always going to rock. I'm a 4-for-4 type of guy. Moonstar said, let's go. Henry said, people used to argue who was the best Sixer. Exactly. Like, we don't know that it's Joel Embiid. You know what I mean? It's definitely Joel Embiid. Sports fans saying, in that situation, I'm going to go Tobias getting 25 plus. I hear you. Let's go. So Brooklyn's in first place, as we all know now, with 35-16 record. We are second with 34-16. The sixth place guy is Charlotte. And then you see 7-8, which is Boston and New York. But Indiana and Chicago are right behind Boston and New York for that 8th spot. And I think, well, what are they doing now? The 9 and 10 are like a play-in? No, 8, 9, and 10. Instead of being the 1 through 8, 8, 9, and 10 have a play-in game or something like that. I'm not sure. Let me know if I'm wrong. Milwaukee only down by 2. Atlanta in the 4th spot with 26 wins. Miami with 26 wins in the 5th spot. Charlotte, like I said, rocking that 6th spot. But East is not that good. Sports fans said Tobias, yeah. Philly Trez, oh, Mike, I'm here on a Tuesday. Mike's in here on a Tuesday. Yeah, like I said, I was horrible with being able to stream the games on the weekend due to Easter and everybody coming through. So we going to rock out. I did everything I needed to do ASAP Rocky today so we can get it done. Tobias shooting 57% from the field, 7.3 rebounds, and the 20.8 points per game. Need that. Busy buyers. Jason Tatum averaging 25.2 points per game, shooting 45% from the field, 7 rebounds, and 4.3 assists. Why Didi wear a mask? I'm not even sure, to be honest. Maybe he hurt himself. Maybe he's not trying to get cracked in the face with a ball or something. I don't know. Sports fan said 7, 8, 9, 10 play to get in. Yes. 7, 8, 9, 10 are in the play in. That's interesting. That's very, very interesting. We're not going to fall that far. Like I said, I was very nervous on what the Sixers were going to be able to do without Joel Embiid in that time frame. But again, we lost against the tough teams, beat the teams we should beat. But again, you really can't use that as a measuring stick for the simple fact we were out our best player. LeBron's not there. None of them games really count to see where the Lakers are as a basketball team. And like I said, the Brooklyn Nets are gonna be no joke, no doubt about it, if they can ever play together. Even just a Harden and Kyrie team is pretty good. At the end of the day, they don't got nothing to handle the guy who was leading MVP before the injury. So I'm going to be confident in the basketball team as a whole. And as I was hard on Ben Simmons, if you didn't catch my last video, I dropped a video talking about the 11 games prior, the 11 games after, 20 points to 12.9. His assists are down. He had 5 games in them first 11. He had 1 game in them first 11 where he shot less than 10 shots. Second 11, he had 5 out of the 11 games where he shot less than 10 shots. So it just shows that it's not that he's struggling. It's just he's not trying. He's not doing what he needs to do. He's not even attempting the shot. So to me, Ben Simmons is a piece that when this team is healthy, everything kind of fits together. You don't need Ben Simmons to be the scorer. He can come back to his facilitate and play defense, make a smart basketball move. He can get into that role. When Joel Embiid's not there, we need him to be a little bit more of a factor. Talking sports with MG. What's up, Mike? You already know what's going on. Bryce says score predictions. Yeah, let's get these score predictions going. It's 7:35. Game's going to start in about 5 minutes. Let's get these score predictions. Let me know. Celtics, Sixers. Just because the Celtics ain't playing good and they got nobody to D. Joel Embiid does not mean we should take our time. I still do not like the Celtics. It's a much hated rivalry. They beat the crap out of us the last couple games when it comes to playoffs. So I want to get the dub all day, every day. Big Play Slay said, chillin' my MG and you. King G said, yo, what's up, bro? From ATL. You already know my guy. Henry said, Flyer losing 1-0. That doesn't surprise me. King Mode said, how can I donate money? There should be a little dollar bill sign. There should be a dollar bill sign to the left or the right. If you're watching on the computer, it's to the left of the send button. And if you're watching it on your phone, it should be to the right. So opposite the send button should be a little dollar bill sign. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, though. Ice Edit says, when you doing another mock draft stream? We coming soon with that. Listen, Eagle fans, Sixers fans, there's no reason why you shouldn't have post notifications turned on. Hit that bell so you know. And if you're a Sixer fan who don't like the Eagles, I drop an Eagles video, I'm cool. And vice versa. Drop a Sixer video, I'm cool. But at the end of the day, if I drop something you want to see, bang, get it. Appreciate you guys. Stephen Joyce, prime time, with the $5 super chat, channel member of the Philly Talk Podcast, great contributor. Last time we went live on the Philly Talk Podcast, channel members only. Channel members come on the podcast, on the stream, and chop it up. We did an Eagles one. We haven't did a Sixers one. My guy, primetime Stephen Joyce, was supposed to get on there, but he couldn't. But he's definitely going to get on the next one. Shout out to my guy, primetime, in the building with the $5 donation. Much love and appreciation, my guy. Philly Trez coming in with a score prediction. Actually, a bunch of you guys have done it. Let me get to the score prediction. Let's go with Philly Trez's first. 117-106 Sixers. I'll take that in a heartbeat. Philly Trez also said Ben Simmons better put up more than 10 shots. Best believe that. Big Play Slay coming in with the 117-107 Sixers. Sports fans following that up with a 121-108 Sixers. Ryan Rowe coming with Sixers, 124 to the Celtics, 110. Some nice leads. I like it. Williams said this might be a make or break moment for me in believing in Ben Simmons. I don't need him to average 20. Just step up when the team needs it. 118-110 Sixers. And that's my biggest thing. I put the numbers to show the dip in production. And more importantly, again, 11 games sample size. Only one time he shot the ball less than 10 times. That just shows he's being aggressive and he's putting the team first. He's helping the team when needs be. The second 11 game sample size was 5 games out of 11 where he shot under 10 shots. That means he's shying away. He's not being involved in the offense. When the 3 ball's hitting, cool, because Ben Simmons is one of the best, if not the best, to assist on threes. I think he leads the leagues, actually, in assisted threes. He also leads the league in fast break dunks. But what happens when the game is slowed down? What happens when the 3 ball ain't falling? You got to do something. And he's still got the skill set to crossover, post up, and get to the hole. He's just not doing it. Also, he hasn't been finishing at the rim. That's something else. But listen, Ben Simmons, when the team is healthy, can be a key contributor. I just always thought he was the number 2 player on this team, and he's looking more like the number 3 overall. He's a very important player in setting up the offense. Very important player. Ben Simmons does so many good things in transition and in different areas. I just want his brain to register Embiid's not there. I got to shoot 10 plus times. All right, the team stinks today. I got to shoot 10 plus times. Because when Ben Simmons shoots 10 plus times, good things happen. When he shoots 7 shots a game, 6 shots, and I'm not even talking about how many makes. I'm just talking about attempts. Ice Edit says, nice. Sportsman said, I predict a big shooting night from Danny Green and Seth Curry. Henry said, more of those NFC East talks things. Yes, sir. We're going to get them NFC East talk things maybe once a month at least. Again, you don't want to miss it live. So hit the bell. Ice Edit's coming in with the 128-101 Sixers. Wow, the biggest lead of the game. The biggest gap in score of the night so far when it comes to predictions. Henry coming in with the 99-93. Wow, defensive game from Henry. That's going to be interesting. Ben Simmons stand in the building. Yo, what up, Philly Mike? This is the Big Hess. But I made this because I was trolling Ben Stands on Twitter. And DJ told me to make this my name, laughing my butt off. Haha. That's funny. That is funny. I'm with it. Shout out to the Big Hess in the building. It's funny. That's cool. So you're the one who followed me on Twitter under that name, right? X Billy said, I have 3 screens going with the Flyers game, 76ers game, and the Phillies. It would be cool if they all win tonight. That would be nice. Now, I don't have much faith in the Flyers to win. However, I do think the Phillies, they're going to lose. It's a long season. They're 4-0. Their pitching has been a lot better to start. I think Chase Anderson is on the mound today. Let's see. Let's see. Angel says, yo, what up? Philly Mike, what's going on with you, my guy? Angel Torres in the building. My guy, Aries Starwin coming in with the $10 super chat. Appreciate my guy 100%. Much love from a Giants fan. You know what I mean? A Brooklyn Nets fan. I wish he was a New York Knicks fan on the New York side so I could give him a little bit more ha-ha hoo-hoo. But I am nervous to play the Nets fully healthy. But I'm not giving up. I'm not going to crown them before they show me something. Aries, $10 super chat. He said, Ben just needs somebody to talk about his mom so he plays more aggressive. Hey, I don't know what it is. But at the end of the day, when you get aggressive, Ben, and I'm not talking 25 plus, 28 plus, 30 plus. I'm just talking about pick your poison, pick your spots. Know when to be passive, know when to be aggressive. And we go about our business. You know what I mean? We go about our business. That's the one thing about these TNT games. When the game is on TNT, they say it starts at 7:30, but it's even longer. When it's that, on its own broadcast, NBC Sports Philadelphia, the game starts close to when it is. Here we go, though. Game about to start. Ice Edit says Tobias gets 27. Big Head says, yep, that was me. Shout out to you, my guy. Philly Jackson says, what up, Philly Mike? Switching between Flyers, Philly Sixers for the heavy Philly sports night. Got the Sixers tonight, 115-105. Much love and respect. Listen, Sixers games, when Sixers don't play, we're going to start doing some Phillies play-by-plays. We definitely going to. I'm going to be tuning in on my phone. Definitely keep me posted, my peoples in here. Keep me posted on the Philly game in case I slip down and between the comment section and the game, I'm not able to look it up. So, when somebody scores, let your boy know. It would be greatly appreciated. Jersey Boy in the building, channel member. Same with my guy Philly Jackson. Appreciate you guys 100%. What's up, bro? Getting that dub tonight. Go Sixers. You already know what we about to do. I don't care what happened against the Memphis Grizzlies. It is what it is. We didn't have our guy. Let me just set this up on my phone so I can check. Let's go. Like I said, keep me posted on the Philly game as well. Here we go. Tip off about to start. Philly J in the building. What's going on with you, my guy? X Billy said the Flyers are going to start popping off. Hey, that would be nice, my guy. That'd be nice. Sports fan said I don't watch hockey, but the Flyers are down 2-0. Yes. Angelica said Ben messing with a new girl. Every time he gets with a female, he plays terrible. Uh-oh, we just might have found the Achilles heel. Pedro, what's going on? He said from Brazil. Let's get it. Here we go. In Boston, Sixers are wearing the white old school or the white Liberty Bell jerseys. The Boston Celtics are wearing their green jerseys. They're dapping everybody up. They're about to meet in the middle, and here comes the tip-off. Marcus Bell, yo, what up? You looking for a win tonight? Hashtag here they come. Let's go. And the Celtics win the tip-off, but Danny Green with the quick hands tries to get it out there, and it's going to be Celtics ball. Let me turn it up a little bit. Here we go. Kemba Walker bringing the ball down, working on Seth Curry. They're going to kick it over to Jay Tatum. Tatum being guarded by the one and only Ben Simmons. They're going to kick it over to Kemba. Kemba pump fakes back to Tatum. He's going to call 4 on the shot clock. They're going to give it back to Tatum. Tatum loses it after the pass from who? Their center. What's the number 44's name again? I forgot. Williams. Curry got the ball. He's working against Marcus Smart. Going to kick it over to Danny Green. No, that's not Danny Green. That's Tobias. He's going to throw it down to Joel. Joel working on Williams one-on-one. He's going to pull up from the mid-range jump shot, and that is good for Joel Embiid. First one to get on the board, and what's going on with the score? Here we go. They're going to kick it out to Marcus Smart, who pulls for three. That is no good for Marcus Smart, and here they come. Hashtag here they come. Ben taking advantage of Kemba's size, laying it up. That is no good. And that wasn't Kemba. That was Jaylen Brown who switched on him, but Jaylen Brown is going to foul Ben Simmons, and he will head to the line for two. So Ben Simmons sees the opening and takes it to start this game. Shows me he's trying to be aggressive from all that lollygagging he's been doing. Ari Starwin said Larry Bird about to score 50. Yeah, right. If only he was still there, right? Angelica said Ben better than Tatum, no cap. If you get the right Ben Simmons, but this season, I can't say Ben Simmons was better than Tatum this season. Henry said Williams, Robert Williams, you already know, my guy. Appreciate you. Here we go. Ben missed the first free throw. Second one up. And that one is off too. So Ben starts the game 0 for 2 from the free throw line. That's cool though. I like him attacking. Kemba bringing the ball up. He's going to kick it over to Jaylen Brown, who pulls for three. And that is in and out. Rebounded by the Sixers. And here they come. Hashtag here comes Ben. Posting up Tatum. He's going to kick it over to Embiid. Embiid close to the elbow, working against Robert Williams. They're going to kick it out to Curry. Curry gets it right back to Embiid, and Embiid's going to go up, and he is going to be fouled. Fouled by Robert Williams, but hey, that wasn't a smart move by Joel Embiid. He should have went up and just dunked it. I'll take the foul, though. Embiid at the line, 80-plus free throw shooter. Doc Rivers over there assessing the team. I think Doc Rivers got to come down sometimes a little harder on these guys when they don't show the effort on back-to-backs. First one up for Embiid, and that is good. Joel Embiid showing why he is the man who runs Philly back from the injury against the Wolves. We get the dub. Misses against the Memphis Grizzlies. We get the L, and he has the first 4 points of the game for the Philadelphia 76ers. Let's get it. Ari said MVP. Really? Who we talking about? Ben is the MVP, and it's not even close. Here we go. Marcus Smart driving, and he's going to be fouled by Danny Green. They're going to call a block and foul on the floor. 10 minutes and 14 seconds left of the first quarter, and they will inbounds that on the side. Let's go. Let's get these likes up. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Jaylen Brown driving. He's going to kick it out to Tatum. Tatum thought about it, didn't do it. 6 on the clock. Kicks it over to Robert Williams. Williams is going to turn the ball over. Ben Simmons in transition. This is where he's at his best. Kicks it to Danny Green for 3. Bang! Danny Green for 3. And the lead is 7-0. On the home court of the Boston Celtics, and Tatum got the ball. He's working off a screen. He's going to pull a fadeaway jump shot. That is no good. Rebounded by the Sixers, and here comes Ben again in transition. 3-on-2. Kicks it over to Curry. Curry kicks it back out to Tobias, and they're going to reset the offense. 13 on the shot clock. Tobias kicks it over to Curry. Curry at the top of the key looking, going to kick it to Danny. Danny's going to give it to the MVP, Joel Embiid. The double team comes. Ben kicks it out wide open for Curry, and that is no good. Rebounded by the Celtics, but it was a good look, good shot attempt from Curry. And Tatum's going to kick it to Jaylen Brown, who pulls for 3, and that is good. The first bucket for the Celtics is a Jaylen Brown three-pointer. Here comes Ben Simmons walking the ball up. 7-3 early in the first. Ben spinning. Kicks it out to Joel. Joel going to pump fake from 3 and look to post. He got little baby Brown on him. He tries to throw an pass inside to Ben Simmons, and it goes off the fingertips of Ben Simmons. A little bit too wide of a pass by Joel Embiid, and it will be Celtics ball, and here comes Kemba. Robert Williams got the ball at the top of the key. Going to kick it over to Tatum. Tatum will pull for 3 this time, and that is off. Rebounded by the Celtics. Kemba got it. And so far, these guys are not afraid to pull from 3. They just haven't been able to hit. Marcus Smart will shoot from 3, and he gets the and 1 foul. Wow. And 1 foul from the 3-point line for Marcus Smart. Huh? Wayo said, cough, cough. Ben Simmons back to back. Cough. Chris Deo said, Steve, Conrad, and Brock now beefing. Oh, man, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Angelica said, nah, Ben not the MVP, maybe defensive player of the year. I hear that. I hear that. Marcus Bell with the Danny for 3. Marcus Smart, big toe is on the line. Stop it. That's a 2-pointer. Gucci Lopez, what's going on with you? Justin Number says Simmons has got to start making more foul shots. Being a point guard and shooting lower than 60 isn't acceptable. I hear you. Here we go. Embiid posting up. Now he's going to drive. Embiid attacking. He's going to throw a hook shot, and that is good. Embiid with 7 points to start the first quarter. 7 of the 9 points are from Joel MVP Embiid. Kemba's going to pull for 3, and that barely hits rim. Goes off of Tobias. Tobias did not expect it to almost be an air ball, and he couldn't corral the rebound. Look at Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid, for his size, he is incredibly fast. You know he's strong. Gifted. Oh my goodness. Just watch Joel Embiid and be like, huh? Did you see what he did to Cat the other day when he said the ooh? Hit him with the ooh. Here we go. Robert Williams going to kick it over to Smart. Smart kicks it to Kemba. Kemba working off the screen, but he can't get freed up. Now he does. Working on Embiid. Going to kick it out to Jaylen Brown. Brown with the step back 3, and that is good. Jaylen Brown being the only guy who's really getting it done for the Celtics thus far. 2 3-pointers for him where everybody else is bricking. The score is tied 9 apiece. It feels like the Sixers should be winning by a lot because of the sloppy play from the Celtics, but the 3 ball has kept them in it. Tobias posting up Jaylen Brown, looking to get a grown man bucket. Turn around, fade away for Tobias, and that is good. That turnaround fade away inside the paint is unstoppable for Busy Bias. But here comes Kemba, flying back, mid-range jumper, and that is no good. Tipped in by Robert Williams. I'm not going to lie, Joel Embiid looked a little lazy on that play. You can't allow him to go through you and get the tip shot. Joel Embiid looks to shoot the 3, doesn't. Kicks it to Ben. Ben off the screen. Ben attacking. Ben's going to be blocked, and they're going to call a foul. Or they're going to call a travel. I don't know, but shout out to my guy, Ari Starwin, with the $5 super chat. He said, Bun Tatum doing too many Subway commercials, right? Him and Draymond not having good years, and that is something you can see. But nah, Tatum's still averaging 25. He's just shooting under 50%. Lawrence Talley, channel member in the building. What's up? How are you? Waiting to get my cable on at my new place. Shout out to my guy, Lawrence Talley, in the building. Michael Winooski, what's going on? April, Parrish, Early, Peace from Virginia. You know how we do. Let's go. Shout out to my guy, though, Ari Starwin, with the $5 donation. He's definitely keeping it a buck when he says bum Tatum. Listen, I still think Tatum is a good player overall, but he's having a lackluster season. The Celtics in general have been having a lackluster season, but you never want to let guys like Kemba, Tatum, and Jaylen Brown get hot. Here we go. Joel Embiid working on Cornette. Oh my God, mismatch. Embiid attacking, and he's just going to dunk on him. Joel Embiid said, get this 150-pound guy off me. Oh, my goodness. Jaylen Brown, though, going to kick it out to Smart. Back to Jaylen Brown, working off the screen. He kicks it over to nobody. Jaylen Brown passed to a ghost, and it's out of bounds. It will be Sixers basketball. Ben Stan said, let's be real. If Simmons wasn't listed as a point guard, he wouldn't get as much criticism. April said, we watching the game with Philly Mike as the play-by-play. You already know XJYT. What's going on with you? Cameron Holmes says Jalen Waddle or Devontae Smith. If they're both there, I'm going Devontae Smith. I think Jalen Waddle could be more explosive, but overall, I got to go Devontae Smith. Talent, overall, Devontae Smith. Explosiveness, Jalen Waddle. Marcus Bell said Tatum takes too many bad shots. Good play, just takes bad shots. Yeah, he got that Kobe mentality. And if you're taking them bad shots and you not Kobe, it's not going to always end well. But listen, I like Tatum's game. He just hasn't been efficient this year. MPYE said, I would like to see Embiid versus Taco. Taco's a big dude. And that's where people think that you just need to get size to match Embiid. That's not true. You get someone as big as Taco, he's too slow for him. You get someone as small as Cornette, he's too big for him. He's a rare breed. Cat, a guy who's a little quick with the feet and also a big dude. Did you not see the crossover from at the 3-point line? He crossed him over at the 3-point line, hit a fadeaway. He shoots shots like guards. Jason J said the Sixers get the fakest foul calls ever. They rely on them to win. How does that feel? They need that bull stuff call to win games. Listen, it's not easy to call a game when you got a monster that moves like Embiid, and that's the problem. Listen, it wasn't fair when Shaq was there. But see, Shaq was way more dominant than Joel Embiid. But Joel Embiid got this nimbleness to him. He got this, when you see a 7+ footer do a Euro step, cross somebody at the 3-point line, he's very hard to call. But hey, it is what it is. If you listen, the Celtic fans in here, shout out to you guys for coming through. Historically, we have this little rivalry going. You guys beat us up in the playoffs way too many times for me. I always try to keep it a buck. When I do my play-by-plays, of course I'm a Sixers fan and that's who I'm rooting for, but I always try to keep it a buck. I try to say praise to the other team. It's hard to say praise to the Celtics, but I will say this. Like I've been saying so far, Jaylen Brown has been your leading guy this game. And listen, Tatum and Jaylen Brown, they're a great duo, but you're not going to win if you don't surround them. I think you really lost a lot of stuff when you started losing your big man. You just don't got it. You don't got the big man to stop Giannis. You don't got the big man to stop Embiid. And you don't got the skill players to match a Harden, KD, and Kyrie. Even though I do believe Tatum, Brown, Kemba could be a tremendous backcourt. William Conaway said they better let Embiid feast right now. Man, he about to eat all day. Emmanuel said, how the heck he has gone 0 from 4 from the free throw line. You're talking about Ben, right? Oof. David said 33 a quarter and we win. Let's go. Here we go. Tobias at the top of the key going to kick it over to Curry. Curry back to Busy Bias and he's going to reset the offense. Working. Going to cross. Get to the basket, and he's going to shoot the little runner, and that is no good. Kristen said, what's up with your guy, Ben? Whoa. I like all Sixers, but why you trying to single me out? Here we go. Kemba kicks it back to Cork. What's his name? I just said his name.
I'm having trouble hearing you.
Now Siri's just talking to me and stuff. What's going on? Cornette, I think it was. Ben Simmons posting up. He's going to shoot a little hook shot, and that is good over Jaylen Brown. Ben Simmons finally getting on the scoreboard with 5 minutes and 47 seconds left. As soon as Kristen said something about Ben Simmons, he got on the scoreboard. I'll take it. Here we go. Kemba kicks it over to Cornette again. Back to Kemba. Kemba wants to give it to Cornette. Gives it to him. They're going to move it out. Smart with the pump fake. They find Jaylen Brown, and that is Matisse all day. Matisse Thybulle on the steal. And here comes Busy Bias. He's going to reset the offense. Busy Bias guarded by Smart. Kicks it over to Embiid. Embiid just going to post up on Cornette. Double team comes. He tries to get it out. And another foul call. Once again, Joel Embiid drawing the foul. David Mac Perez says, Philly Unite. You already know. MDP said, I love the energy that Nick gave the play breakdown. You already know, my guy. I just dropped a video on it earlier. If you're an Eagle fan here, go check out my video. Here we go. Tobias, top of the key, looking, working, going to kick it over to Embiid, back to Busy Bias, and he's going to drive all the way with a runner off the glass, and that is no good as well. Here come the Boston Celtics, only down 1. Kemba crossing, looking. He's going to get Matisse to jump, but they're going to kick it out. He's going to kick it over to Jaylen Brown, but it's too high. Jaylen Brown looking, working against Tobias. Posting him up with 5 seconds on the shot clock. He's going to reset. 4, 3. Jaylen Brown loses the ball out of bounds, and it will be Sixers basketball. Whoa. He tried to get too cute with that one, and it's Sixers basketball. Jason J said this game is unwatchable. It's a 1-point game. Stop hacking. I hear you, though. I don't like foul calls a lot either, but, hey, it's hard to guard Embiid. Tobias posting up, looking. He going to give it to Embiid. Embiid pump fakes. He's going to the hole. Step back. Tries to get him to jump. Won't. Tobias, fadeaway jump shot, and that is no good. Rebounded by the Celtics, and here they come. Kemba looking, crossing, loses the ball, and that is a foul call on Curry. It will be Celtics ball on the inbounds. And for those say that the Sixers get all the foul calls, that's not true. Every single game Joel Embiid don't play, we are at the bottom of that day. Go look against the Memphis Grizzlies. Go look at every single game we play without Joel Embiid. Just go that day and tally fouls. We're always in the bottom 7 when Joel Embiid ain't there because nobody's aggressive to the hole. Embiid, he's just a monster. They're going to kick it over to Cornette, who kicks it to Jaylen Brown. Brown looking. He's going to kick it. No, he's going to shoot a fadeaway jump shot, and that is good. Jaylen Brown is hot today. He got 2 threes. He got at least 8 points in the first quarter. Kemba tries to strip the ball from Matisse. Matisse gets it to Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid looking. Joel Embiid's going to get double teamed. Cornette gets the stop and another foul. The double team comes late. Joel Embiid is able to get through it and another foul is called. Michael Winooski said, I want to see Ben Simmons be aggressive this game. You and me both, my guy. Aldi B in the building. Murder Music said Ben needs to show us more why Doc didn't call him to the office yet. Yeah, like step into my office. Like, come on, my guy. Jav said, Celtics, let's go. We got to get some Celtic Nation in here. Listen, we got 104 in here. If you haven't done it already, hit the like button. It's free. It's easy. It don't cost a thing. And yes, Sixer fans, y'all should be in here off the grip like, hey, he rocks Sixers. Cool dude. Smash the like button. Now, the Celtic fans, listen to the play-by-play. I still keep it funky. I don't like the Celtics, but I do give you your kudos when you do something. So shout out to you. Jason said this is an unwatchable game. Hey, I know. Every time you're going to see Embiid at the line, I know you're going to say that. Here we go. Celtics only trail by 1 with 3 minutes and 32 seconds. Kemba for 3, and that is good. And the lead is up to 2 now. Boston trying to secure a victory at home. Sixers are not trying to drop 2 in a row. Not with the first place Eastern Conference position on the line. Mike Scott going to kick it over to Tobias. Tobias will drive and try to lay up, finger roll, misses. And B goes up and he is fouled. G. Williams is too small. You got a small forward trying to bang with Joel Embiid. Down low. Jason G said, because I'm right. Wayo said, when is G Hill expected to suit up? I don't know. It was a broken finger, I think. Or it was something with his finger, so I thought it would be sooner. Trains Force said, I'm a Celtics fan. Oh, man, here we go. But listen, we got 99 people in here and only 48 likes. Do me a favor, smash the like button. The like button will push this out to other Sixer fans, but it will bring some more Celtic fans in here. So listen, the like button legitly just says YouTube. People are liking it. Go show people who don't know about it. So maybe you can get some more Celtic fans in here. Hit the like button. Eric R. said, we in here, Philly Mike. You already know. Angel said, imagine all Philly teams making the playoffs in 2021/2022. That'd be legit. But, the Flyers, we'll see about the Eagles. Oh, Tobias with the backdoor steal in transition. Going to slow it down. Kick it to Shake, who pulls for 3. That is no good. Long rebound by Embiid. Embiid will pull for 3, and that is no good as well. 19-19 apiece, 2 minutes and 38 seconds left. And yes, Mike Scott is in the game. Jason Tatum kicks it to G. Williams, who kicks it to Cornette. They're going to kick it to... Who is that guy? Pritchard. I can never say his name. Pritchard for 3. And the Celtics take a 3-point lead. The Celtics are 5 of 9 from the 3-point line, and the Sixers are 1 of 4. The Sixers made 1 3-pointer this game so far. Mike Scott kicks it over to Shake. Shake, driving, attacking. He is going to lay it up and finish with no foul call. That was pretty. My goodness, they were all over him on that play. But again, it's not Joel Embiid. He don't get the foul. Here we go. Mike Scott working on Jason Tatum. Tatum crossing, looking, kicks it over to G. Williams. He kicks it back to Tatum. 5 on the clock. Tatum deep. He's going to pull for a 3. That is no good. Rebounded by the Sixers. Listen, now the Celtics are throwing a double team at Joel Embiid every single possession. We're going to get an offensive foul on Tobias Harris. It will be Celtics ball with a 1-point lead. Listen, they're going to throw the double team at Joel Embiid every single time the ball is even in the air traveling to him. You're going to need to make your 3-pointers. Ben Simmons said he's back to the foul line. This is too funny. Lawrence Talley said, could you see Barkley, AI, and Embiid together? Yeah, because the way Embiid can stretch the floor, but man, if only Peyton Pritchard, bro. Shout out to you. Pritchard, shout out to you. Henry said, yeah. Both you guys said that. I like it. He's been stepping up for the Celtics, to be honest. I can never say his last name because I always want to say Pritchard. I don't even know if I'm saying it right, to be honest. Like, I don't even know. But he's stepping up for you guys. I'm going to call him Peyton P. Peyton P, we're going to call him the rest of this game. Lawrence Talley said, why not put Joe, not Scott? Yeah, I just don't think Doc trusts the young guys. You heard him say at his last interview when they talked, hey, B-ball Paul, he's starting to get it done. He scored 13 points in the end of the game when it was kind of like, I guess, it didn't matter. It was closing time anyways. We were getting beat by the Grizzlies. And Doc Rivers came straight out and said that he don't think B-ball Paul is ready yet. So you got to watch that. Hey, sports fan, let's relax with the timing out, my guy. He only said, why is Mike Scott still on the team? And I think that's a wide thought thing amongst Philly fans. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Drummer Hoff in the building. What's going on with you, my guy? Wayo said if they don't know, they need to find out. More Philly Mike, the best play-by-play on YouTube. So press that like button. Shout out to you, my guy. Appreciate it 100%. Much love and respect. MDP said Pritchard is my last name. So when you're saying his last name, I always get confused. That's crazy. XJYT said, Mike, someone putting people in timeout for no reason. Yeah. Listen, no timing out for no reason. It's me, nobody. What's going on with you, my guy? What's going on? Let's get it. Listen, Sixer fan, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button. We talk Philly sports on here all the time. We do Sixers play-by-play. We do Eagles play-by-play. We do Sixers regular podcast episodes. We do Eagles regular podcast episodes. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button for your boy. Let's go. Sixers trail the Celtics. 1 minute and 32 seconds left of the first quarter by 1. Again, Embiid has been dominant early in the first, but the Celtics look like they found an answer. They are sending immediate double teams every single time a Sixer even looks at Joel Embiid. If a Sixer looks at Joel Embiid, a double team comes. So we will see how we counter that. And here comes the Celtics. They're going to kick it over to Robert Williams. They're going to give it to Peyton P. Peyton looking, driving, thinking about attacking. He's going to kick it out to Marcus Smart. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Marcus Smart looking. He's going to pull deep too. And that is no good. Rebounded by Furkan Korkmaz, who entered the game. You got the all bench lineup in. Shake, Scott, Matisse, Furkan, and Dwight Howard. Shake off the screen, kicks it to Furkan. Furkan looking. He's pump faking. Drawing the foul from the 3-point line. Let's go. Got Robert Williams up in the air, so Furkan will shoot 3 free throws. Sports fan said I was timing out. I delete one guy's comment. Shout out to you. Just don't do it, my guy. Eric R said rather see Embiid, Dr. Dre, and AI. Oh my goodness. Let's go. Romeo said there's a C fan over here. Uh-oh, we got more Celtic fans coming through. Listen, if you're going to come through, it's all good. I try to keep my... Listen, as long as you're not attacking nobody legitly, if you're just talking about we're going to beat the Sixers, blah-de-boo-blah, I love the competition. We as Philly fans cannot be feeling any type of way in the chat, you know what I mean? They say they're going to beat us. We say we're going to beat them, and we're going to let them play and see what happens. Here we go. 49 seconds left for the first quarter. Philly up by 1. Tatum off the screen kicks it to Smart. Smart driving. He will fade away and be fouled by Matisse. So he will head to the line with 44 seconds left for the first quarter. And we will see where this game goes. It's a much heated rivalry from these two fan bases, but we will see. XJYT said Philly's losing 4-0. Oh my God. My goodness. Lawrence Talley said, I do believe Morey is looking at Simmons and Scott. Got to keep an eye on anybody who's sus. Marlene, what's going on with you? Henry said, T's almost averaging more steals than points. Listen, Matisse Thybulle has more steals than people who play starter minutes. Like, let's go. Drummer Hoff said, only swing the wrench when Mike's gay. Yeah, exactly. Shout out to my guy Drummer. Train says it's not like our team isn't already a losing team. Shake with the little mid-range shot misses, gets his own rebound, and Ollie oops it back in. Shake Milton showing the hustle to get the cleanup duty bucket. Here we go, 30 seconds left. They're going to kick it over to Tatum. Tatum loses control. Actually, it was a bad pass by Marcus Smart, so the Sixers will get possession with a 1-point lead and 28.9 seconds left. XJ said luck in the chat. Let's go. Hey, every like is luck for the team that you're rooting for. So let's get some Sixer likes up in here. Here we go. Shake Milton going to hold out for the last shot. The shot clock to game clock is different by 5 seconds. Shake working against Cornette, I believe. Looking, kicks it out to Mike Scott. Mike Scott has to shoot up a fadeaway, and that is missed. Rebounded by the Celtics with 2-1. Tatum from half court. Jason Tatum tried to do his best. What's his name? Jason Suggs? I think it's Jason Suggs from Gonzaga. Jason Tatum tried to do his best Gonzaga Suggs impression. Eminem said, what about if you don't have a team? Hey, Eminem, if you don't really watch basketball, but you a diehard Eagle fan, you know what side to come on. Philly all day. Jack Carson said it stinks to be a Rockets fan. That's probably right. Listen, all Houston fans, Houston Rockets, Houston Texans, right now it is not a good time. It is not. Frederick, can you say shout out to Frederick? You already know. Frederick Mitchell in the chat. What's going on with you? Fitbox says, come on, Sixers. Come on, Phillies. Big ups. At least the Phillies being down 0-4 is a lot bigger battle to climb out than a 1-point game. Actually, the Sixers are leading, so here we go. We about to see. Mike MB, I mean, our record is 4-0. We're down 2. All right. Yeah, I know we 4-0, but we're down 2. That's better. Isaac, what's going on? He said shake and bake. It's me. Nobody said I got new pair of Embiids today, and they are huge. I ain't mad at the game. Woo, XJYT with the 4-leaf with the 3-leaf clover. I didn't know you were a Celtics fan. I didn't know you were a Celtics fan. Cool boy Danny said, no, 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 not in my house, Philly. Oh, man, Celtics guys up in here. Hey, at the end of the day, Celtics are home. The Celtics, listen, no matter where the Celtics are, we knew that they were always going to get up to play us. It's just what they do when they play us, and it's what we do the same way. However, if you look how the season went for both teams, the Sixers have been the more dominant team. The Celtics have been up and down, not being able to find a big man. Tatum hasn't been as efficient, but the Celtics are still a team that if Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Marcus Smart, Kemba Walker, when they start to get going, they can get three-ball heavy. And that's what's been keeping them in this game. If we look, let's go to the stats. Let's go to the team stats. Look at this. The Sixers are shooting 42% from the field. The Sixers are shooting 25% from three. The Celtics are shooting 45.5. They're shooting 20% better, but we lead by one. And when you want to know why, it's because of this. The Celtics have 7 turnovers. The Sixers, thus far in the first quarter, have been taking care of the ball. 2 turnovers for the Sixers, 7 for the Celtics. But the reason it's a 1-point game is because the 3 ball is falling for the Celtics. And when you look at the 2 players for each team that is leading, you got Jaylen Brown, 8 points for the Celtics in the first quarter. And you got Joel Embiid, 12 points, 6 of 6 from the free throw line. Perfect game. Now let's get back to the chat. Isaac said, what do you think about Sam Darnold being traded? It is what it is. It's one more skill player probably going to get taken by number 8, though. Frederick, what's going on with you? Blue Diamond said OKC bench 5 starters to tank. Oh my goodness. Korkmaz off the screen, kicks it over to Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons tries to get it to Dwight Howard. And now I just said the Sixers were taking care of the ball, and we come out to turn the ball over. Pritchard for 3, and that is good. Peyton Pritchard shooting it from Curry range. Peyton Pritchard shooting from Curry range. And now the Celtics lead. Oh my God, I jinxed us. I just said while it was commercial break, the reason the Sixers are hanging in is because they're taking care of the ball. I can't even talk now. Back-to-back turnovers for the Sixers. Korkmaz throws it out of bounds for nobody. Pritchard again for 3, and this one is off. Out of bounds, it will be Sixers basketball. Philly Jackson says Celtics fans with the Sixers profile pic. That is just ill. Philly Jackson said air ball. I didn't even see it. I thought it hit the rim. Here we go, though. Furkan over the Dwight screen. Going to shoot the runner, and that is in. Furkan Korkmaz with the one-hand floater. As my guy Eric R. would say, no. I forgot the Turkish Tatum. Yeah, the Turkish Tatum. See, I'm losing it. A layup by the Celtics. I didn't even pay attention. Let me get back into the game. Ben Simmons driving. He's going to get an easy dunk, but it turns into a hard one. Reverse layup for Ben Simmons. G. Williams on the makeup defense. They're going to kick it over to Pritchard. Pritchard looking to drive against Mike Scott, and he kicks it out. Tatum got the ball, working against Shake. He's going to be double teamed. Pritchard, and it's stolen by Furkan Korkmaz. Korkmaz with the steal. Marcus Smart all over him. Furkan kicks it to Dwight. Dwight looking to give it to a guard. He finds Shake. Shake, step back, and that is no good for Shake Milton. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum in transition, going right at Shake. He's going to draw the foul, and 1 for Jason Tatum. And 1 for Jason Tatum. Drummer said violation. Philip said ha. You're gay. Adrian said damn, the threes. Exactly, the 3 ball has been the three ball has been good for the Celtics and horrible for the Sixers. Here we go. Tatum at the line, averaging 25 points a game, first one up, and it's the only one because it's an and one, and it is good. The lead is put up to 3 with 9 minutes and 52 seconds left of the second quarter. Ben Simmons pushing it up, gives it to Furkan. Furkan lays up over Marcus Smart, and that is good. Furkan Korkmaz being aggressive in the second quarter, getting to the bucket. Tatum going to kick it over to Smart. Smart slowing it down, almost at half court, setting up the offense. He going to try to kick it over to Tatum. Tatum going right at Shake Milton. Fade away, and that is no good. Rebounded by Dwight Howard. Ben Simmons in transition finds Mike Scott. Mike Scott kicks it to Shake. Back to Ben. Ben finds Furkan, and that is no good for 3. G. Williams for the Celtics on the rebound. Birds Nation 302, shout out to you, my guy, with the $4.99 super chat. He don't say nothing, but I know who he's rooting for as G. Williams pulls for 3, and that is good. The Celtics have been making all their threes. The only one who can't make a 3 is Tatum. Jaylen Brown, Marcus Smart, G. Williams, Peyton Pritchard, all banging threes as the Sixers are shooting 25%. Shake driving, attacking, and he's going to get the bucket over Marcus Smart. Good way to get to the rim. Once again, shout out to my guy, Birds Nation 302 with the super chat. Here we go. Peyton Pritchard looking, attacking, going to kick it over to, I don't even know who that is over there. Peyton Pritchard looking. He's going to go at the rim on Ben Simmons, and he is fouled. And that is, who is that guy? Ojale. That's who it is. My bad. Tobias Harris said, let's go Philly. Brian Jones says, get them turnovers, Sixers. Wayo said, damn, are we playing the Warriors with Curry and Thompson? Yeah, right? Ben Simmons, top of the key, working against Ojale. Ojale on him. He's going to lay up, and that is no good, but Ojale will foul Ben, and Ben will go back to the line where he is 0 for 4. Ben Simmons has a chance to get his first bucket from the free throw line. No way he can go 0 for 6. Let's go, let's go, let's go. First one up, and that is good for Ben Simmons. So he does get his first free throw to fall. And here comes Jaylen Brown, Kemba Walker on the court for the Celtics. Marcus said, you called Furkan the Turkish Tatum. Stop it. I don't call him that. My guy Eric R. does, who be in the chat all the time. I just be playing with it. We'll see. Let's go. Let's go. 65 likes. If you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button for the commentary. G. Williams going to try to find Jaylen Brown, but he can't. Now he's going to take it himself. Give it to Brown. It's going to go off his leg. Sixers basketball. Danny Green able to swipe it away and make it bounce off Jaylen Brown's leg. Here comes Ben Simmons bringing the ball up. Dwight Howard is still in the game. Embiid is taking a nice long rest. Furkan gives it over to Ben. Ben working on his defender. Posting up. Kicks it to Furkan. Back to Ben. Ben's going to shoot a hook shot. Misses. Rebounded by the Celtics. Dwight only able to get one finger on it. And here comes Jaylen Brown. He's going to use the screen by Williams. Kick it to Williams. They're trying to do the two-man game. Stolen by Danny Green. Dwight Howard and Danny Green on the steal. Danny Green from deep, deep. And that is no good. And they're going to call, what is that? They're going to call a travel? They called a travel on Danny Green's three-point shot. Jack Carson said, who do you think is better, Jason Tatum or Devin Booker? Tatum was really high on my scale for a while, but now, again, if we're talking this season, I'm going to go Devin Booker. I think Tatum, although he's averaging 25 a game, only on 45% shooting. His efficiency went down. Again, he's in a bad situation with the Celtics, a lot of moving parts. But I'm going to go Devin Booker today. Murder Music said, how many points does Ben have? Here we go. You really want me to tell you guys? Ben Simmons played 12 minutes, 2 of 3 from the field, 6 points. Not too bad, I guess. Tobias Harris only has 2 points. Joel Embiid has 12. Shake Milton has 6 off the bench, and Furkan Korkmaz has 6 off the bench, and that's what's keeping us in the game. If you look at the Celtics side, Jason Tatum only has 5 points. Jaylen Brown leads the team with 8. Pritchard, though, he has 6 points off the bench in 7 minutes. But if you look at the Celtics 3-point shot, like I've been saying, that's what's keeping them in the game. The Celtics are shooting 50% from the 3-point line. 50% for the Celtics and 20%. 20%? That means if the Sixers shoot 10 threes, they made 2. 20%. And how many did we even shoot? Does it say? No, we're 1 for 5. We're not even attempting them, to be honest. We need to get Embiid back in the game. Philly Jackson, channel member, said Danny tried to sneak shuffle. That's true. It was a walk. Shannon S says, is this the real Tobias Harris? Nah. Wayo said Booker is walking buckets. That's facts. CW says 6. Mr. Majestic, I can't even say that. The Celtics need to give Taco Fall more minutes or let him walk. As a restricted free agent next season, the Golden State Warriors can utilize him sharing playing time with James Wiseman. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Real quick, shout out to my guy, Brian Jones. Hopefully I'm saying your name right, with the $1.99 super chat, and he just got the fingers saying, let's go, and I'm with it. Shannon S says, go Sixers. Train says, it's true, us Celtics want more taco time. Listen, the dude is huge. If you could utilize him, utilize him. Ben Don't Break says, Joel and Tobias are the 2 best players. Ben is officially the 3rd wheel. Just imagine if we had Embiid, Harden, and Tobias, we officially be unstoppable. And I have to co-sign with that because you would have the unstoppable passer / guard in James Harden. You would have a grown man bucket getter in Tobias, and just God's gift of an Embiid who can get a foul call whenever he wants. I mean, he's 6 for 6 in the first quarter. He shot 6 free throws because he's unguardable. You put a small guy, he's too big. You put a fast guy, he's too strong. Here we go. Embiid's back in as speaking of him. Curry from the elbow, though, and that is good. Seth Curry pulls up from the elbow, and that is good. And the Sixers take a 2-point lead with 6 minutes and 43 seconds left as Kemba makes his move. Tries to give it to the guy in the corner, Ojale. Ojale is going to pull 3. No good. Rebounded by the Sixers, and here they come. Hashtag here they come. Ben, in transition, kicks to Embiid for 3, and Embiid cannot get it to fall. Once again, we cannot make any 3-point shots. Jaylen Brown dancing through the lane. Oh, my God, was that pretty. Jaylen Brown just slicing through the defense like cheese. Curry off the screen looking. He's going to reset the offense with 13 on the shot clock. Now he's going to go to the hole, and he's blocked by Cornette. Cornette with the long arms showing his height, able to block Curry. Got to give it to Embiid then. Oh, my goodness, though. Jaylen Brown spinned off Ben Simmons. Oh, my God. Drummer said, get the Furk off him. Furkan Korkmaz off him. Kicking it out to Danny Green for 3. Bang! When you need a 3, call Danny Green, who's 2 of 3 from the 3-point line. Here we go. Sixers lead by 3. Kemba working against Danny. Kicks it out to Korknet. Korknet thought about the 3. Now he's going to drive at Danny Green and lay it up. Danny Green able to just slow him down. And here comes Curry for three. And that is no good. I wanted to say bang so bad. Harris gets the rebound, tries to get it over to Danny Green, and that is out of bounds. Last touch by the Celtics. Langford for the Celtics was the one who knocked it out. Philly Jackson said Lillard over Booker. I booked that. Shannon S says Damian Lillard or Devin Booker. I'll take Lillard. Rube 850 said, wow, the Sixers haven't played a possession the whole game without traveling. Carry here, move, pivot foot. Nah, come on now. Embiid, he going to pull up from mid-range, and that is nothing but the bottom of the net, looking like a shooting guard, a 7-foot shooting guard pulling up like that. Here we go. Marcus Smart, though, using the court net screen. He's looking. He tries to go backdoor to Jason Tatum, and it goes off Ben Simmons' foot. Kick ball, so it will be Celtics ball on the sideline. AK Eagles 88 channel member in the building. Yo, Mike, what's up, my guy? What's going on with you? Cornette pulls for three, and that is off. Thank God. A rare miss for the Celtics tonight at the three-point line, but here comes Tobias posting up Kemba. Got the size mismatch. Embiid's going to give it right back to him. Double team comes, kicks it over. Kicks it to Curry. Celtics are able to rotate, but now Danny Green gets a wide open look. Bang! Danny Green for three. He got 3 threes tonight. Don Lewis says 90 people watching, under 70 thumbs up. Come on, man. Get the thumbs up for the kid. You already know my guy. Shout out to my guy Don Lewis in the building. Listen, you got 100 people in here. And like I keep telling the people who are wearing green, I'm keeping it funky. So, Celtic fans, do me the honor. Don't subscribe to the channel. I don't need you to subscribe to the channel because I talk Philly sports. I don't want to hear that. But at least hit the like button for the stream. Maybe get some more Celtic fans in here. Tatum for three, but I think it was tipped because it was air ball. Tobias working against Tatum, and now he's going to get the switch on Smart. Posting him up at the top of the key, and he's just going to hand it off to Curry. Curry now looking, gives it back to Busy Bias, who's working on Smart, a pretty tough defender. Curry got it with 4 seconds left. Shot clock coming down, dishes it to Tobias, and he is blocked. He is blocked by Brown, but tips his own block shot in, and the game is now a 10-point lead. Sixers are on a little run here. Curry guarding Kemba. Kemba almost loses it, kicks it to Tatum. Tatum pump fakes, Marcus Smart pump fakes, and he's going to travel. Marcus Smart trying to be cute instead of pulling a three and steps and travels. Let me see this replay. Jaylen Brown, wow. Jaylen Brown blocks Tobias, and Tobias tips the block in. Danny Green from the corner. Bang! Danny Green has been a huge part of this 13-point lead. Let's go. Sixer Nation. Bang after bang after bang. The Celtics were shooting 50% from the three, and the Sixers couldn't buy a three. I was even putting in to buy the three. Couldn't get it done. Danny Green comes back to back to back. And what was a tie game, 37 apiece, is now a 13-point lead for the Sixers on the Boston Celtics home court. Much needed win. It's not over yet. It's not over till the fat lady sings, and I don't hear nobody singing. I don't hear it. I don't see it. So we got to continue to play. They got some snipers over there, as you can tell from the 50% shooting prior to this. Let's go. Wayo, Don Lewis, shout out to everybody in the chat talking about green. Carl said, are Boston fans welcome here? Listen, I keep it a buck. As the Sixer commentator, because you can see it, I keep it a buck. Y'all can talk y'all talk, we talk our talk. That's about it. As long as nobody's attacking anybody in the chat, coming at their neck, yeah. Celtic fans should say the Sixers stink. Sixer fans should say the Celtics stink. That's just what we do. But that's what sports are about. You can't be in your feelings. Come on now. Marcus Bell said not smart by smart. Shannon S says Lillard or Kyrie Irving this season. Just off of principle, I got to go Lillard because you never know when Kyrie Irving takes a sabbatical. You never know when he takes a sabbatical, so I got to go Lillard. But Kyrie's playing out of his mind as well. Drummer says Money Green. Karen says yes, sir. Danny Green, AK Eagle, said, hey, bro, love the heart you put into your live stream. That's what it makes you one of the greats. Hey, shout out to you, my guy. Listen, you weren't around for the Eagles play-by-plays. You weren't here yet. I don't think you were a part of the subscription team. You know what I mean? I don't think you were, but hey, we go in there too. Marcus Bell said, looks like Danny put in the cheat codes today. I'm with it. Listen, again, we know what we're going to get from Danny Green. We're going to get some streaky shooting nights. They're going to be nights that he's off. There's going to be nights that he's off. There's going to be nights that he's on. You got to find when he's on, use him when he's on, and manage his minutes in the rotation when he's off. I need a drink of this water, though. Woo! That was a nice run. Shannon S. says, Lillard is my favorite player, but the 76ers are my team. I can respect that. Listen, Dame time. Like, you know what I mean? I respect his grind and the fact that he's loyal to the soil. Drummer said, yeah, we welcome other team fans. That's big facts. Vivo said, what the freak, Boston? Yeah, man. A couple minutes ago, like a minute and a half ago, it was a tie. Oh, my God. Danny Green steals the inbounds to go up after the commercial break. Danny Green. Cornette got the ball at the top of the key. He's going to try to find Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart is fouled by Danny Green, and Marcus Smart will get the and one. Much needed and one to stop the destroying that was coming from the Sixers. But Danny Green, right place, right time tonight in Boston. Let's see what Danny Green got real quick. Hold up. Danny Green has 14. He's tied with Joel Embiid with 14. And what? I guess they're going to call the foul before this shot. And we are in a penalty, so Marcus Smart will shoot two. But it wasn't an and one. Angel said Danny dead shot Green. I'm with it. Amon said Danny Money Green. Keep it coming. Nope, we'll be there this year for sure. Count on it. Shout out to you, AK Eagle. Here we go. Marcus Smart second shot up, and that is no good. And the Sixers got a 14-point lead. Ben Simmons pushing it up to Curry. Curry going to give it to the Embiid. Oh, Taco is in the game. Taco working on Embiid. Embiid shoots over him, and he's going to draw the foul. Taco is so long. Embiid is going to use that to his advantage. When Taco puts a hand out like this, Embiid's going to come up with that low shot and draw the foul. Let's go. Shannon S. said that buzzer beater Lillard had on OKC. Deadly. Deadly. Here we go. Embiid at the line. Listen, if you haven't hit that like button, let's try to get it to 100 likes by halftime. First one up for Embiid, and it is no good. It is no good for Joel Embiid. First miss of the night. We need 31 more likes. See if we can get these 31 likes before halftime. Second shot up, and Embiid it's good. 53-38 with 3 minutes left of the second quarter. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Kemba brings the ball up, working against Curry. Driving. Going to turn it around. He's going to shoot a fadeaway shot from the paint, and that is no good for Kemba. Here comes Tobias bringing the ball up. He's looking, working against Kemba. Using the post game. Kemba's able to poke it out, and they're going to call a foul on Tobias. So Kemba Walker gets the steal, and Tobias is called for the foul in while he's trying to regain possession. Let me see this again. Yeah, he tangled up with him a little bit. A little push. Kristen comes in with the I never doubted Danny Green. Hey, listen. Early, I was talking about Danny Green because I was just being funny. But if you watch my streams often, oh my goodness, Kemba driving, attacking. He's going to throw it up over Embiid, and that is no good. I've always been a guy that says Danny Green, for what his role is perfect. You're never going to get it happens. You're going to get streaky shooters. But he plays good D. He accepts his role. Some games he plays 30 minutes. Some games he plays 20 minutes. He's not going to make waves. Great locker room guy. And he gets the job done on both ends most of the time when we need him. Here we go. There's going to be nights he can't buy a shot, though. It is what it is. Embiid looking, tries to get it to Curry, and it is stole by Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart one-on-one with Matisse, and he gets the bucket off the reverse layup. 13-point lead for the Sixers. 1 minute and 56 seconds left of the second quarter. Ben Simmons, one-on-one with Marcus Smart, kicks it to Embiid. Embiid pulls for three, and that is hard off the backboard. Rebounded by the Celtics, and here they come. No hashtag, though. Brown going at Ben Simmons. Kicks it over to Smart. They're going to try to get Taco involved. Taco working on Embiid, and he gets the bucket. Taco Fall able to use his just that incredible size against Embiid. Embiid looking. He's going to kick it over to Curry. Curry goes off the Embiid screen. Back to Matisse, who pulls for three. Bang! Matisse Thybulle for 3. Just when you thought he's on the court for defense only, he pulls out the wet Woj, as my guy DJ Eastwood would say. They're going to kick it over to Kemba. Kemba with 1 minute left finds Taco. Taco on the elbow, kicks it back to Kemba. Kemba guarded by Curry. Goes off the Taco screen, kicks it to Tatum, who pulls for 3. That is hard off the back rim. Tobias, 46 seconds left, bringing the ball up, going to slow it down. Working against Jaylen Brown. Kicks it over to Embiid. Embiid wants another 3, and that one is still no good. Embiid is 0 for 4, I believe, from the three-point line today. Marcus Smart looking, trying to find Taco. He's going to pull a runner and gets it, and the lead is cut to 12. Listen, you cannot go in half with anything less than a 10-point lead. Ben Simmons holding for the last shot. Game clock and shot clock different by 2 seconds. 2 seconds differential. Curry pump fakes for 3. Step back 3. And it is good. Bang! Seth Curry, who's been kind of suspect from 3 tonight, makes his first 3 in his second quarter. And Kemba's going to shoot the shot. Runner off the glass, and it is good with 0.7 seconds left. So Kemba drives the ball all the way down the court. Embiid going to shoot a for fun one at half court, and that is no good. But Kemba able to get down the court and shoot a runner from mid-range to keep it a 13-point game going into half. Real quick. Shout out to the newest channel member, Brian Jones. Welcome to Philly Talk 24/7, my guy. Appreciate you for joining the channel membership. Much love and respect. Shannon S. said that is what Westbrook deserves for cradling Lillard like a baby. That's facts. Philly Jackson says, smash that like button. I'm with it. It's easy. It's free. It don't cost a thing. Whether you're a Celtics fan or a Sixers fan, you can smash the like button for the commentary. I don't expect any Celtic fan to subscribe, but if you are new to the channel and love Sixers basketball, Philly sports in general, hit that subscribe button and also hit the like. Angel Torres says, how do I become a member? The link is in the description. They got 3 different tiers. They offer 3 different things. Check it out. Appreciate it. Marcus Bell said, Curry cooking for 3. I can take that all day. Drummer says, shout out to DJ Eastwood. You already know that's my guy. Lawrence Talley, channel member in the building, said this was Green's first half. Yes, it was. Can't deny that. Philly Tress says Harden. Philly Jackson says Harden. James Harden. What are y'all talking about? Philly Jackson said, good enough first half for the Sixers. Yeah, I'll take it. Almost scored 60 at half. Again, as you saw, Looking at the first quarter, the score was 25-24. It was a neck-to-neck game. At one time, it was 37 apiece. Sixers said, hold up. We got a guy called Danny Green. Green light, green light. And he took over. Let's look at the box score real quick. Box score, we got Tobias Harris with only 4 points. He played 16 minutes, having a bad shooting night, 2 of 8 with 4 points, but it's okay. That's what good teammates do. Tobias Harris, the second best scorer on the team, is having a bad night. So does Ben Simmons step up? Nah. Danny Green steps up with a plus 19 and a plus minus, 14 points, 5 for 5 from the field, 4 from 3. Curry chips in with 5. Ben Simmons does chip in with 6. And then you got the bench with Shake and Korkmaz with 6 apiece. Now let's go to the Celtics real quick. Tatum only has 5. Another slump game for him. Kemba with 5 as well. Smart and Jaylen Brown both have 10 apiece. And again, what kept the Celtics afloat for most of the game is when they were shooting 50%. As the 3-point percent fell off, the Sixers fell up. And we got a nice lead going into halftime. Let's get to the comments. Shannon said Mitchell. I'm not sure what y'all talking about. Donovan Mitchell. Oh, you're saying Donovan Mitchell or James. Oh, that's what y'all were talking about. I see. Kristen said Sixers 116-108. Ooh. So you think the Celtics get all the way to 108 after only scoring 46? That's tough, but I'll take it. Mark Skinner said we need to trade Ben Simmons. He's scared to score. Lawrence Talley said, hey, I moved right next to another Eagles fan. That's always good. The more the merrier. You know what I mean? Philly D said, yo, Mike, what's up? I've been sick. Hey, shout out to you, Philly D. Hopefully you get better, my guy. Appreciate you for coming through. Drummer Hoff said Money Green. That's facts. You can't deny what Danny Green was able to do in a short time. 4 for 4 from the 3-point line. I love it. If you're asking me about Shannon, about Mitchell or Harden, it's easily Harden. Oh my goodness. They're showing the replay to that Joel Embiid grown man dunk against Cornette. Huddy Gaiman said, hi, I'm from Australia. Shout out to you for coming through. Vivo said, Boston Zombie. They're not playing good. 100% they're not playing good. Shout out to everybody in the chat. We got 87 likes. If you haven't hit the like button, I would greatly appreciate it. We're trying to get over 100 likes right quick. Greatly appreciated. Like I said, 59-46, 13-point lead. Let's get some final score predictions. Kristen started them off with 116-108. Drummers coming in with 117-99. Sixers final. I'll take that all day. Take that all day. Let's go. 1 second. Let me just check a couple text messages I've been ignoring. All right, we done. Brian Jones says, much love for Philly. You already know, much appreciated. Wayo said, like Luke Walton said, throw it down, big man. Hey, listen. It's incredible the way Joel Embiid can move. Like I said, 7 foot tall, 7 plus, 270, 280. The way he can Euro step, the way he can step back. cross over people at the top of the key. But then people forget that he's so shimmy, so elusive, so nimble that they forget he can just throw down. And that's where they catch him off guard and Embiid just attacks. Because he does show a lot of finesse. You know, the pump fake, the step back, the mid-range. And then he just hits you with a once in a while. Shannon S. said this season Mitchell and the Jav have the record. Yeah. But still, James Harden is a better individual player. Sports fan said, I'm going to go with my OG score, 121-108. I'll take it. It's always stay with the OG score. Bryce said Nuggets or Lakers. You're talking about to go to the finals or do they play today? Because you don't ever take the Lakers without LeBron. Don't do it. Let's go. Waiting for the second half to start. Marcus Bell said, now that it's halftime, it's time for some fried chicken. Ay. Yum. That halftime, tear it up. I ain't mad at the game. Philly Jackson said Embiid is the perfect specimen, like LeBron, Zion, Shaq, etc. Yeah, I mean, like, you don't expect a guy that size to be able to do some of the things he does, and that just puts him over the top. Let's Talk says Ben or Russ. You still, listen, even with Ben Simmons not performing up to par, you still got to take Ben Simmons off pure potential. Russell Westbrook, although he's vicious and tough, he's past the days that he's going to get better. There's still always the potential that Ben Simmons. And again, I'm not even on the Ben Simmons gotta shoot train. I'm not on the Ben Simmons gotta shoot train. I'm on the train that says Ben Simmons gotta know when he needs to attack. And Ben Simmons is a player who can't have less than 10 shot attempts in a game. Once you hit that player status, you gotta at least shoot the ball 10 times. That's pick your poison and go at it. That will help the team. I'm not telling you to be James Harden, Kobe Bryant, and ball hog and just shoot. And in his case, it's not shoot, it's lay up. I just need 10 field goal attempts per game. When Simmons was averaging 20 points per game prior to the All-Star game, he was shooting the ball 10 plus times a game. One game out of the last 11 before the All-Star game, only one time he shot the ball less than 10 times. Now in this slump that people are saying it's a slump, it's more of a choice, because in this slump or choice, whatever you want to call it, in the last 11 games, so we took 11 before the All-Star game, 11 after. 20 points before, 12 points after. 7 assists before, 6 assists after. The rebounds are damn near the same. But what's different, like I just said, first 11, one time he shot the ball less than 10. Second 11, 5 times. There were 5 games where Ben Simmons did not even attempt 10 shots. Sometimes he only attempts 6. That's lack of aggression. And I know he's setting up the 3-ball shot makers. He's just a monster in transition. But what happens when you can't get a fast break dunk, which he leads in? What happens when the 3-ball's not going in for Curry and Danny Green, which he leads in assisted threes? You gotta do something else. And he still has the skill set to cross, get to the rim, and finish. He got the skill set. He's shooting better this year from the free throw line, so get fouled. Joel Embiid scored 6 points in one quarter. The first quarter, Joel Embiid had 6 points solely from the free throw line. Solely from the free throw line. Get to the rim. Drummer said them Fried chicken is finger licking good. I'm with it. I'm with it. Let's talk said Ben is not aggressive enough. Exactly. I hear you. iDrip22 said, thank God Tatum is playing. Don't gotta hear that excuse. Yes, sir. Scott said the best defender in the league is Ben's brain. Interesting way to come at it. Mark Skinner said, unless Ben shoots, we are going to get destroyed in the playoffs. We need to trade Ben Simmons for Bradley Beal when we get a chance. Again, when you look at this team overall, I don't think even without him shooting, we're going to get destroyed. Because more than not, Danny Green, Curry, Furkan, Shake, one of them or two of them or three of them, including George Hill, they're going to be on. So Ben Simmons as a facilitator is still valuable. As a great defender who's holding Tatum to 5 points is valuable. The things he does in transition when it's there is valuable. He could just be more valuable if he was a scorer at times. More valuable if he expanded his game. So I don't want to get it twisted. If Joel Embiid's not here, you need to score. But when Joel Embiid's here, when Tobias is giving you 20, Ben Simmons can go into his third wheel role. He can go into that third wheel guy, third overall best guy, the third best guy on the team, who facilitates and makes the smart basketball moves and plays defense and does all that stuff. Ari Starwin says Ben is soft like the kid who won high school player of the year, but was the only black kid in his school. Yo, you're messed up. You're horrible. AK Eagle said, bro, did Carson and Ben hang out over the summer break? Yeah, I don't know. But right now, we're going to enjoy this 59-46, 13-point lead at halftime. We definitely going to figure out what goes on after this. Listen, we need 7 more likes. 7 more likes to get to 100. Come on, my peeps in here. Let's see if we can get 7 more likes. Let's Talk says he's a 6'10" guy that doesn't use his strength to his advantage. Exactly. You know, I just look at matchups. If you got Grayson Allen on you, go to work. Jersey Boy said Ben needs to be more aggressive. Got to get to the foul line. He is thinking too much. Pretty much. Mark Skinner says Ben Simmons looks to pass first, not shoot. He's a point guard, not a center. We will not win a chip unless he shoots. After Embiid, who's next? Tobias has been baller, and again, you don't need Curry or Green to do it every night. You just need one of them to be on to space the floor. If the floor is spaced and they're hitting their shots, you can't double Embiid. In the playoffs, teams are going to send so many doubles at Joel Embiid. So he's not going to be able to be as efficient. However, the doubles come his way. It's going to be up to Embiid to keep that ball moving to make sure Curry gets a wide open look. Green gets a wide open look. Tobias gets an easy matchup against a point guard where he's just laying it up over him. You know, that kind of stuff. AK Eagle says, so pretty much he's Dennis Rodman. Yeah, but he's a better passer. And he's still a better finisher. He's just been, listen, you guys know where I stand. Listen, I did a Ben Simmons video just a day ago. So if you're not sure where I stand, you can always watch that. That's pretty much it. Austin Duke says he just needs to work on his mental. I mean, but that's something that's hard to work on. You know what I mean? Some people are stuck in their ways. Scott says Ben is like a super athletic Rondo. Yeah, but see, the crazy part is in the latter part of Rondo's career, he learned how to shoot. We'll see. Eagle has landed, said, I got you with the 96 like, bruh. Go Sixers. And as always, fly, Eagles, fly. Edwin Chamberlain, what's going on with you? Shout out to you, Eagle has landed. We need 3 more likes. Come on, my peeps. Vivo said, Boston stinks. I'm with it. Let's Talk says Ben needs that Russ mentality. He'd be a monster. Yeah, Russ don't care. Russ will shoot brick after brick after brick after brick. He'll go to the rim multiple times. We'll see. Austin said Ben just needs his mental a little more than the shooting, because if you think about it, he can be Giannis with better handles and passing. Yeah. Giannis goes 0 for 4 from 3, still shoots them, and gets 26 points in the paint. Here we go. Ben Simmons bringing the ball up. 13-point lead. You got to love the lead. The team is playing good together. That's what matters. Tobias gives it to Curry. Curry on the wing looking. He is going to kick it over to Embiid. Embiid working against Robert Williams. He's going to pull from mid-range, and that is no good. Rebounded by the Celtics, who trail by 13. Let's go, let's go, let's go. They're going to kick it over to Kemba. Kemba going off the dribble, catches the ball, and is fouled by Curry. What am I talking about? Let me drink some water. Too much talking at halftime, then to catch my break. Philly Jackson, I agree 100%. Here we go. Tatum looking, kicks it over to Smart. Smart for 3, and that is ill. Hits the backboard only. Here comes Ben pushing the rock, looking, kicks it out to Embiid. Embiid kicks it to Tobias. Good way for Embiid not to shoot. He's 0 for 4 from 3. They're going to find Curry in the corner. He doesn't shoot it. Going off the Embiid screen, he's going to shoot a runner, and that is good. Seth Curry with the runner, and the lead is brought up to 15. Robert Williams going to double dribble. Come on, my guys. Stop playing. Straight double dribble right in front of our faces. He said, bang, step, bang. 15-point lead. 15 turnovers from the Boston Celtics. 15. Ben Simmons bringing the ball up, going to kick it over to Curry. Curry on the wing, looking, kicks it to Embiid. Embiid thought about the 3, doesn't do it. Kicks it over to Busy Bias, who's working on Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown double teams him. They're going to give it to Embiid. Embiid at the elbow, and that is nothing but net. You know Embiid at the elbow is almost automatic. And the lead is pushed to 17. Tatum attacking, tries to get it into Robert Williams, and another steal. That's 16 turnovers for the Celtics. Curry pulls for 3, and that's an off shot. I thought it was going in. Kemba bringing the ball up, looking. He's attacking, kicks it out to... Nope, stolen by Tobias. Another steal. 17 turnovers for the Celtics. Embiid got the ball top of the key. Going to kick it over to Curry. Curry off the Embiid screen, gives it back to him. He's on the wing, working against Robert Williams. Now they're going to kick it to Curry. They're going to swing it over. Danny Green for 3, and now he finally is not perfect. Misses his first 3 of the game. Danny Green wide open from the corner. Tatum's going to pull for 3, and that is a foul from behind on Ben Simmons, and Ben Simmons is upset. Simmons is upset with that call. Drummer said Ben's going to pull that wet jumper out in the playoffs. That will be a huge, that would be hilarious. Hilarious. Carlos B said, let's go 76ers. You already know. Appreciate you for coming through. Eric R back in the game. Eagle has landed, said, what a late call. Yeah, man, I don't think he got any of his arm. I think he legitimately pushed the ball from behind out of his hand. Edwin Chamberlain said, chillin', waiting on these birds too. I ain't mad at the game. Wayo said, throw the challenge flag. That looked like a block to me. I'm with it. Give him the benefit of the doubt, I guess, with this large lead. Here we go. Tobias looking. Going to kick it over to Seth in the corner, who kicks it to Embiid. Embiid attacking, free throw jumper, and that is no good, but he is fouled by Robert Williams, and we'll head to the line for 2. Wan Young Jang says, I'm back with another account. I love your podcast. Shout out to you 100% for coming through. Appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button if you follow Philly sports, Sixers, Eagles. Appreciate it. And if you're in here just chilling, enjoying the commentary, No matter what team you rock with, smash the like button for your boy. It goes a long way in pushing this out to other Sixer fans, Celtic fans, NBA fans. Edwin Chamberlain said he needs a 10-foot jump shot. That's all. Williams said Boston has too many of the same players that should have pushed hard for Drummond. Exactly. They need a big. Eric R said Ben going to save all his J's for the finals and win finals MVP, averaging 25, 13, and 8. If that happens, my goodness. This will be a big win. I'm with it, Edwin Chamberlain. Here we go. Kemba off the screen. Taco falls in the game. He's going to pull up from mid-range, and that is good for Kemba Walker. 50 points for the Celtics, 65 for the Sixers. 15-point lead with 9 minutes left of the third. Busy Bias, who has been off today, has it. He's going to kick it to Embiid. Right back to Busy Bias. Embiid got it. He's going to pull from a three this time, and this one is in. Joel Embiid makes the first three of the night after going 0 for 4. Still got the confidence to pull it. Octane says 76er. Here we go. Ooh, who was that? Marcus Smart for 3. Keeping the Celtics alive. Embiid got the ball top of the key. Kicks it over to Danny Green. Green going to give it right into Boston. I said Boston. To Busy Bias. Bias finds his spot, kicks it to Danny Green. Shot clock at 8. Ben Simmons got the ball. Looking like he's going to have to work. He's going to shoot up a layup, but that is no good. And he's looking for a foul, and no foul called. Ben Simmons. I don't know what type of shot that was, but it didn't work. Let's go. Sports fan said... Scott, I said Scott. Now I'm losing it. Marcus Smart at the top of the key. He's going to pull from mid-range, and that is off. Rebounded by Ben and the Sixers. He's trying to push the tempo. Loses the ball. Turnover on Ben Simmons. Celtics get the ball. Here comes Kemba, though, pushing the rock. Tatum on the wing, working against Joel. Pulls for 3, and that is good for Jason Tatum. And the lead is cut to 12. 7 minutes and 42 seconds left, and Boston gets back-to-back threes from Marcus Smart and Jason Tatum to take it down to a 12-point lead. Can't be allowing that to happen. Yeah, Boston, Scott. I don't know what's wrong with me. Hey, yo. Yo, like I said, I normally ain't allowed to stream on Tuesdays because the job I do, not my day job. I own a business that I got to attend on Tuesdays. So I really can't stream on Tuesdays. I try to stream all the other games. But because I was so laxy-daisy Easter weekend, had too many people running up and in my house, that I said I'm going to push everything as fast as I can. I got home at 7:15. I set this up ASAP Rocky for you guys. And I wanted to do it. And even when I don't do games, I watch the games, but I watch it downstairs on the big screen, fat boy style, beer, sandwich, you know. King Henry, what's going on with you? Wayo said, who is in charge of Ben Simmons' post moves? That was just like the shot clock's coming down. Let me just get out my hand and try to draw a foul. Philly Trez coming in with the Ben is 2 of 4. Silent. I got nothing to say. Speechless, I mean. Shout out to everybody in the chat. 100%. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Commercial break. Philly Jackson said, always keeping it 100. Yeah. Sports fans said Flyers tied 2 and Phillies down 2-1. Interesting. Listen, the Sixers still lead by 12. Like I said, Boston got back-to-back threes to bring it from, what was it, 18 to 12, obviously, if you take away 6. You can't let them get hot. Listen, Tatum, Jaylen Brown, these are guys who can make their shots. And although we went on that big run, the big run came from Danny Green being hot from the three-point line. Other than Danny Green, the Sixers haven't been hot from the three, so we don't want to get into a three-point contest with the Boston Celtics this game. We need to slow it down, do what we got to do, finish this game, get the dub. Boy's tired. Here we go. Ben Simmons bringing the ball down, looking. Kicking it out to Embiid. Embiid's going to find Curry. Curry back to Embiid, working on Taco Falls. Big guy. Got his hands up. He's going to pull from mid-range, and that is no good. Embiid settling. I want to see Embiid just attack Taco. Kemba working at the top of the key. Looking. He's going to kick it out to Marcus Smart, who flips it over to Tatum. Tatum using the screen game as well. Back-to-back screens. Tatum driving all the way, finishing at the rim with the reverse layup, and the lead is cut to 10. Ben Simmons bringing the ball up, looking. He's going to try to get it back door to Danny Green, but he doesn't do it. Ben Simmons, one-on-one with Jaylen Brown, driving, attacking, layup. Why don't we see that more often? See? Space the floor out, use his speed, size, and athleticism. Here we go. Good shot, Ben. Here we go. They're going to throw it all the way over to Kemba. Kemba got it. He's going to drive, looking, floats it up, and that is blocked by Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid sends that thing back, and here comes Curry and the Sixers. Hashtag here they come. Grown man busy bias. Has been quiet today, like 4 points. He's going to go up, get the foul call, and one. Tobias Harris, who has been quiet this game, saw that the Celtics were trying to creep back in. Busy Bias was like 2 of 8, and that's what I'm talking about. The Celtics bring this into a 10-point game, and what happens? Ben Simmons gets an easy bucket. Embiid gets a block. And grown man Busy Bias finishes with the and one with the icing on the cake free throw up, and it is good to put the lead back where it needed to be. 15. So a 15-point lead cut to 10. Back to 15 on the little run from the Sixers. Here we go. Celtics give it to Jaylen Brown. Brown driving. Looking like he want to step back in the paint. Throws it up. And it is out of bounds. Last touch by Ben Simmons and the Sixers. So it will be Celtics ball. Wayo said, that's why Philly Mike's the best. Appreciate the content. Hope you and the fam had a good Easter. Yeah, man. We loved it, man. It was great. Much needed time off from all the jobs and stuff. Even sometimes doing YouTube. Here we go, though. Kemba's going to pull for 3. And that is, almost bounced in. Almost did a little ugly Kawhi Leonard looking bounce. It didn't do that much, though. Ben Simmons attacking. And he's looking for a foul. And he finally gets it. A late foul call from the refs after Ben Simmons complained heavily. And he was fouled by multiple people on that play. So, I mean, you got to. CW said, since Doc Rivers won't do it, do you think it's time for Embiid to start telling Ben to step it up? I mean, we saw that last year. We saw Embiid come out and say it, and it didn't really change nothing. Frederick said Simmons for 3. I don't know about that. Octane Swag said we already got the record for the chips, and we are set. Y'all need to catch us. Okay. Scott said if Ben developed one post move, he'd average at least 16 a game. I mean, he is shooting a hook shot this year better than he normally does. I'm not going to lie about that. Let's Talk said y'all think y'all can beat Brooklyn. It's going to be tough, but I won't say it's impossible. Tatum driving to the hole, misses a layup over Embiid, and here comes Ben. Ben working, kicking it, driving it in the corner, and now he's going to reset it by giving it to Embiid. Embiid on the wing, looking to give it back to Ben. Ben looking to clear it out. Goes off the Embiid screen. Ben Simmons hesitates to pull a jump shot from mid-range, and he's going to give it to Embiid, who is fouled. Embiid just too hard to guard down low. Embiid has a chance to put the Sixers up by 19. Big play Slay back in the building said, smash that like button. Y'all got to keep smashing that sub button, though, too. Scott said, like Ben's energy now that we're up 15. Like the energy when leading, right? That's crazy. Shout out to everybody in the chat. MB makes the first free throw. Second one is about to be up with a chance to be up by 19. And that is good for Joel. Oh, wow. They just said that the Sixers are 34-16, and that is the best winning percentage in the last 20 years. Ben Simmons driving all the way to the basket and gets the bucket to put the Sixers up 21 points against the rival Celtics. But what I was saying earlier is 36-14 is the best win percentage in the first 50 games in the last 20 years for the Sixers. The RKH, what's going on with you? Let's talk. Said, I don't know, Brooklyn Scary. The league needs to, for real, stop these boys. These buyouts. Yeah, not these boys, these buyouts. Yeah, the buyouts make them a little bit more dangerous. But listen, I'm not really worried about it yet. Look, they're great if they come together, but we got to see it. You know, it's not easy to just throw 5 guys on the court and say, go play ball. So we'll see. Eagle has landed, said Benny Simmons with the bucket. Hey, he'll get it while he can, I guess. Try to up that box score. William Kenter said, yo, what up, Philly Mike? Sorry I'm late. I was at scout meeting, helping the kids get to the Eagles. Helping the kids get to Eagles as I did. Hey, shout out to you, my guy, doing good stuff in the community and whatnot. Appreciate it. It's all good, my guy. iDrip says Boston fans, the most gifted fan base, but the most whiniest in the league. When they lose, they'll have 100 excuses. I'm with it. Sports fan says, Mike, the only person I know on the Flyers is Carter Hart. That's it. That's all I know too. Where you hiding? Said, wow, I came back and we spaking these fools. Shout out to my guy. That's a great thing to dip off for a little bit when the game is tied. Come back like, let's go. 21-point lead. And Ben Simmons, although he started to come alive when we had a big lead, is trying to fill that box score to keep Philly happy, I guess. Where you hiding? Said, I'm back and forth with the Phillies and the Sixers on Entertainer stream too. Keeping track with the Phillies. Hey, shout out to the Entertainer. Cool dude. Appreciate everybody for coming in. Like I said, if you haven't smashed that like button yet, please smash the like button. It's easy. It's free. It don't cost a thing. And also, if you are new to the channel and you rock with Philly sports, whether it's the Sixers, the Eagles, if you like the Philly sports that we all love, make sure you smash that subscribe button. Greatly appreciated. Maymun Ali said, go 76ers. iDrip22 said they got Tatum. They got Tatum. I'm hunting Boston fans tonight. Facts. Marcus Bell coming in with the, yo, I went to eat and it's a 21-point lead. What happened while I was gone? I mean, we started some great defense leading into easy buckets. Ben Simmons started to come alive. I think he has 6 points in the last 2-3 minutes. Joel Embiid made a 3. And we're really just stopping them, like forcing turnovers and just playing solid. Solid defense. Let's go. Commercial break is over. Reggie Miller, as one of the commentators on TNT. Let's see. Here we go. Boston got the ball. Marcus Smart's going to kick it out to Kemba. Kemba pump fakes from 3 and kicks it over to I don't even know. Langford got it. And he's going to kick it over to Tatum. Tatum for three. And it is good. 21-point lead cut to 18. Ben Simmons walking the ball up nice and slow. Jason Tatum has 15 points. 5 of 14 from the field. Danny Green got the ball looking to set up the offense. Going to kick it over to MVP Joel Embiid. He pump fakes. Looking. He's going to pull from mid-range, and that is nothing but the bottom of the net. If you're Taco Fall, all you can do is stand there with your hand up, because if you take a step up, he's going to blow by you. Here we go. Kemba got the ball looking. Kicks it over to Taco Fall. Fall kicks it over to Langford. Langford looking, and he's just going to pass it to Marcus Smart, who got 10 on the shot clock. Smart thinking about it. Kicks it out to Kemba. Kemba will shoot for three, and that is good for Kemba Walker. So back-to-back threes for the Celtics to try to bring the lead to 17. Danny Green going to kick it over to Embiid. Embiid in that same spot that he's just going to keep cooking them from. Double team comes to Embiid. He loses the ball, recovered by Taco, and here come the Celtics. They're going to give it over to Marcus Smart, who's trying to push the pace. Kicks it over to Kemba. Kemba almost loses it on the wing. He's going to draw the foul from Mike Scott, so Kemba will shoot 3 shots. What the? Papasaurus said, can't forget Danny Green. Oh, yeah. But he was here when Danny Green went off, because he went away at halftime. Danny Green was the guy who got us up by 13 before half. But yeah, you're right, Papa Sora. Williams said, he's talking to Ask Sports Fan. Shout out to you. Here we go. Robert Williams going to kick it over to Smart. Smart looking. Embiid goes to the bench. Simmons guarding Tatum. Tatum kicks it out. They're going to have to shoot it up. Marcus Smart, 2 seconds. Kicks it to Tatum. Tatum will throw it up. And that is an air ball. Shot clock violation with 3 minutes and 1 second left for the third quarter. Let's go. Here we go. They're going to kick it over to Shake. Shake looking, driving, elbow shot blocked by Robert Williams. And here comes the Celtics driving down the court. Kicks it over to Langford. Langford with the reverse layup, and that is good. And a timeout taken by the Sixers. Lead cut to 15. So the lead got pushed up to 21. The Boston Celtics able to cut it to 16, and the Sixers call a timeout. Francisco said Boston stinks. How can one of your best players go for? Wait, what? Boston stinks. How can one of your best players that is 4 or 5 to sit in the corner? The coach is dumb. Hey, Brad Stevens used to be one of the best coaches in the game. I just think the Celtics have been through too much this year. They got a lot to work on. They got a young core that is good. But I don't know. They got a young core that is good. But I don't know. I don't know. We just had some people take the like button back. It's all good. It is what it is. If you want to take the like button back, go ahead. But if you haven't smashed the like button, greatly appreciated. Try to get it over 100 likes. Much appreciated. (81-66) Sixers lead by 15. Boston still trying to battle back. Here we go. Korkmaz got the ball. The all bench unit is in. This is kind of scary. 98 likes. Let's get them 2 more likes. Much appreciated. Here we go. Matisse kicking it over to Furkan, who pulls for 3. Bang! Furkan Korkmaz for 3. Let's go. Kemba Walker walking the ball up. 18-point lead. Celtics give it to Tatum. Tatum driving, kicks it out to Langford for 3. That is no good. Rebounded by the Sixers, and here they come. Hashtag here they come. Shout out to everybody who's smashing that like button. Much love and appreciation. Furkan going to kick it out to Shake. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Attacking the basket. Going to pull up from the paint. No good. Rebounded by the Celtics, and here they come. Kemba going coast to coast. And Ben. Oh, I said Ben. And Dwight Howard with the block off the backboard. But they're going to call goaltending. So it will be 2 points for Kemba Walker and the Celtics. And the lead is cut to 16. The lead is cut to 16. Remember, there's still a whole fourth quarter. You can't sleep on the Celtics. There's still a whole fourth quarter. We have to sustain this lead. Francisco said Brown is 4 or 5, and yet he hasn't shot the last 2 quarters. Instead, they put him in the corner. Yeah, they're still trying to run it through Tatum. Where you hiding? Do you still think Marcus Smart and Embiid are rivals? A little bit. Shot up by Furkan, and that is no good. Rebounded by the Celtics. 1 minute and 22 seconds left of the third. Brown will pull for 3. That is short. Rebounded by Peyton Pritchard. Williams kicks it to Langford. Langford driving. He's going to shoot, and that is tipped, blocked by Matisse Thybulle, one of the best defenders in the game at such a young age. Shake driving, kicks it to Dwight, and that is stolen by the Celtics. They're going to push the rock. Marcus Smart kicks it out to the corner. Langford not going to pull it. Kicks it to Robert Williams, who pulls from mid-range, and that is good. Further center, number 44, Robert Williams. And the lead is cut to 14 with 47 seconds left of the third. Slow it down, Shea. Get a good possession here. Furkan got the ball. Furkan working on Peyton Pritchard, and they're going to call a foul on Pritchard. Eric R. calling him the Turkish Tatum. Sports fan says at Philly Jackson, and the Flyers are down 3-2 now. Marcus Bell said, no, put them likes back up, people, facts. Bruce Johnson in the game says Philly rules. Scott says Turkish trigger at it again. Wayo said, I can't wait till Hill comes back because this bench needs help. I'm with it. Eric R. said the Z's all over the Celtics. Sleep all over the Celtics. He said we don't need to worry about them. What about the C? Free Melly in the building. What's going on? Drummer boy, yo Mike, better late than never. Facts. We had a 21-point lead and it didn't dwindle down to 15. Here we go. Smart driving. He's going to pull a wild 3, and that is no good with 23 seconds left of the third. The Sixers are maintaining that lead that Danny Green got him before the half. A 13-point lead turned into 21, and now going into the fourth quarter, it will be at least 15. Game clock and shot clock are almost identical. They're going to kick it to Dwight. Dwight trying to find a shooter. 3 seconds. Dwight for 3, and that is no good. Langford will lob one up for no reason because it was not on time. And the fourth quarter will start with the Sixers up 85-70. 15-point lead. Let's go. Scott Linder said Philly's taking an L tonight. All good, throw. That's facts. When you're 4-0, you got a little room to take an L. Listen, the Mets are going to be a better team with Francisco Lindor. And like I said, I love what we were able to do against the Braves, sweeping them pretty much, maximizing the pitching that we kind of accumulated throughout the MLB. Hitting's going to come around. I mean, the Phillies got some hitters, so we'll see. Bruce Johnson said, hurt season for the Eagles. Facts. I dropped the Eagles video like 2 or 3 hours ago, Bruce. If you didn't check it out, my guy. Drummer Boy says, score looks good. How we playing? Let me just give you a general breakdown. Danny Green was 4 for 4 from 3, so he was hot. Curry made 1 or 2 threes, but was scoring off the ball. Ben Simmons, really in the first 2.5 quarters, didn't really do much. Passive, not really getting into his groove. But in the third quarter, once the Celtics got it down to a 10-point lead, Ben Simmons went on like a 6-point scoring tear, back to back to back. Embiid with the defense. Embiid just dominating in the first half, getting to the free throw line. So the Sixers are playing their style of basketball, minus us shooting three-pointers like we normally do. We're normally a decent three-point shooting team. But it was bully ball. We had like 17 turnovers in the third quarter against the Celtics. Not we. We turned the Celtics over 17 times, and that's really what gave us the big lead. So it's just the way we've been playing throughout the season. You know what I mean? We shot poorly in the first half up until the end of the second quarter at the three-point line before Danny Green said bang, 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 bang. But other than that, like I said, Ben Simmons plays his role when Joel Embiid is here. Do I respect the role? Yeah. I just think he needs to pick his poison better and be aggressive. I gave up on he needs to shoot because I don't think it's going to happen. Would I like it? Yes. I don't think it's going to happen. But when I look at what Ben Simmons can do with the starting lineup, he's valuable there. But to what degree? I don't know. Marcus Bell said, no, Howard, stop it, right? Trying to pull that three at the end. Drummer, I agree. Why, Dwight? Just let Furkan or Shake toss it up. Where you hiding with the hashtag hurt season? Bruce Johnson said baseball is too boring. It was my last sport I got into, but it's not so bad once you get into it. Sports fan says BRB might got to do something. All good, my guy. Scott says no need to trip. We have 3 innings left, and we get to face the Mets bullpen. Always good. Certain bullpens are not good in the MLB. Bruce Johnson says Sixers will beat the Nets. I'm with it. Papa Sora says Simmons with a heck of a layup. I hear that. Here we go. Commercial break over. They're talking to Brad Stevens. He's like, well, I don't know what's happening. Here we go. 15-point lead. Time to close out the fourth quarter. Here we go. Kemba going to kick it over to Williams. Williams finds Jaylen Brown, who's crossing over, loses the ball, regains it, and kicks it out to Williams. Williams against Tobias, posting him up. He's going to put it up, and that is no good. Rebounded by Dwight Howard. We're going to need some big minutes from this bench lineup, even though they do have Tobias Harrison. Shake, working, kicks it over to Dwight, who finds Furkan. Furkan looking, gives it to Busy Bias. Busy Bias hasn't been busy tonight at all, actually, so we're going to call him Tobias. He's going to shoot a turnaround, a fadeaway, and that is no good for Tobias Harris. Here comes Kemba. He's going to pull for 3, and that is no good off the front rim. Here comes Tobias Harris, like I said, who's having a horrible night. Shea got the ball, going to find Furkan. Furkan goes off the double screen, and they're going to call a foul on Dwight Howard. Of course, offensive foul. What would a game look like if we didn't get a Dwight Howard offensive foul? Bruce Johnson said, I play Madden, and I am good. Shout out to you, my guy. William Conaway says Embiid is 14 points away from 40. I don't know. Depends how this game goes. Langford kicks it over to Jaylen Brown. Brown looking, working against Tobias. Jaylen Brown kicks it to Langford. Langford with 3 seconds on the clock, going to kick it over to G. Williams for 3, and that is no good. Rebounded by the Sixers, and here comes Tobias. Pushing the rock, now he's going to slow it down. He was going to try to find Dwight Howard in the post against a small forward, but the small forward just knew that the matchup was too hard to guard and fouled him. Marcus Bell said Williams got floored. Yeah. Marcus Bell said too bad it wasn't a foul. Listen, the key is to continue this lead so Joel Embiid doesn't have to come in the game. Tobias, one-on-one, working against Williams. Turns around, tries to find Korkmaz, can't get it to him, kicks it to Matisse. Matisse will put up a 3 at the buzzer, misses, rebounded by Dwight Howard, and Dwight will be fouled by Robert Williams. He will head to the line for 2 free throws. Mike Smith said the grind. You already know, my guy. Drummer Boy said Dwight being Dwight. Yeah, What's a game without a offensive foul from Dwight Howard? But again, his energy on the boards is always appreciated. Just got an offensive board right there. This season in 50 games, he's averaging 8.3 rebounds, 7 points, in only 17 minutes. Gotta love it. Let's go, let's go. Dwight at the line. Second free throw up, and it is good. 17-point lead for the Philadelphia 76ers over the Boston Celtics with 10 minutes left of the fourth quarter. Here we go. Kemba going to kick it over to Jaylen Brown. Brown, they get it back to Kemba. Kemba off the high screen, attacking, kicks it all the way out to Brown, but it's too high. He saves it. Kemba's going to kick it over 3 seconds, and he is fouled. Dwight Howard fouls him, and our guy Dwight Howard going to do some push-ups. You know D. White. Kemba was going to just jump up, and I don't know what Kemba was going to do, but he definitely got bumped by Dwight, so we'll see. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Jaylen Brown tries to dunk on Dwight Howard. He doesn't get the dunk to fall. The ball bounces in somehow, I believe, and he will head to the line. He tried to tomahawk that on Dwight. Let me see this. The ball didn't go in, but Dwight Howard was like, wow, thank God I didn't get put on a poster. Eminem said my Celtics friends isn't too happy right now. I bet. Jaylen Brown, though, tried to cock it all the way back, and Dwight said, I'll foul you before I let you dunk on me like that. It did go in? Shea going to kick it over to Tobias. Busy Bias. Actually, he hasn't been busy. I keep saying that. Tobias driving. He was going to dunk it on Robert Williams, and Robert Williams fouls him. He said, nobody's letting them get on a poster. Nobody's trying to be that guy on a poster. Dwight said, nope, I'm going to foul you. And now Robert Williams with the hard foul on Tobias. Thank God he got up pretty good. Robert Williams will sit the bench as the Sixers lead by 15. He fouled out. Robert Williams trying to guard Joel Embiid. Couldn't do it. And that's what happens when you try to guard Embiid. Sports Fire Memes, what's going on with you? Eric R. said, D. White. William Kenter said, I know you ain't watched the Phillies last year, because if you did, he would have known that we don't need a reminder on how bad a bullpen can be. I experienced it firsthand. One of those worst bullpens in MLB history. I hear you. Tobias at the free throw line, shot up, and that is no good. Wow, you know Tobias is off today when he's not making his free throws. Tobias today is 3 of 10 for 8 points. Yowzer. Here we go. G. Williams looking for a guard. He's going to find Kemba. Kemba off the high screen. Looking, step back, mid-range, and that is no good. Rebounded by the Sixers. Celtics tipped it, but Dwight's able to corral it. Here comes Shake. Looking, driving. Passing it to Tobias. Tobias posting up, working against Jaylen Brown. He's going to smack it out. It will stay Sixers basketball, though. Eminem said he just can't stand y'all. Yeah, Celtic fans and Sixer fans. There's a rivalry there. Here we go. Shake to inbounds. Going to throw it all the way out to Dwight. Dwight got 8 seconds on the shot clock. Gives it to Shake. Shake down with 5. Finds Curry wide open for 3. And that is no good. But Dwight Howard gets the rebound. And he is fouled by Ojale. And he will head to the line for 2. Let's go. Chris Speed said we could have had Tatum, Giannis, and Embiid. Imagine that. First shot up for Dwight. And it is good. Dwight Howard making his free throw shots today. I'm with it. Ephraim Judson. Must be a Celtics fan. 3 points for Dwight Howard tonight. 8 rebound though. Let's go. 8 minutes and 39 seconds left. And the lead is pushed all the way up to 18 points. G. Williams got the ball top of the key. Going to kick it to Jaylen Brown. And that is blocked by Tobias Harris. Jaylen Brown tries to pull the three. And Tobias Harris, who's having an off night on the offensive side of the board, getting it done on defense. Curry bringing the ball up. 8 minutes and 14 seconds left. Going to kick it over to Shake. No rush in the Sixers game. Joel Embiid shouldn't have to get on the floor at all the rest of this game. Ben Simmons in. Hook shot. And that is no good for Ben Simmons. He gets the shooter's touch to bounce out. Brown, though, mid-range shot from the free throw line, and that is good. Lead is cut to 16. Drummer Boy said, do you think Washington will be able to build around Ben next season? Shake, driving, spinning, loses the ball, regains it, attacking again, and this time they're going to draw a foul. Charging foul on Shake Milton. So with a 16-point deficit, the Celtics will regain possession. 7 minutes and 33 seconds left. And like I said, they will have the ball. Williams said, yo, Philly Mike, I know Gonzaga lost last night, but you can't tell me Jalen Suggs didn't have the best shot all tournament. Game winner at the buzzer from the parking lot in the Final Four. My jaw dropped. Yeah, that was tough. Jalen Suggs, that was tough. Too bad he got into foul trouble early in the game. Step back from Jason Tatum, and that is good from the elbow. So now the lead is cut to 14. Now maybe you bring Joel Embiid in. Tatum with 17 points, 6 of 16. Tobias on the wing, working, spinning, looking. Oh, who's that? Jaylen Brown with the great defense. Oh, Embiid is in the game. And Jaylen Brown with a hard foul on Embiid, but he gets up perfectly fine. I didn't even know he was in the game. Taylor Summers, what's going on with you? Tavon Westmoreland. Boston is not ready. I'm with it. Listen, if you're new to the channel and you rock with 76ers all day, every day, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you're just in here, an NBA fan, Sixer fan, even if you support the Boston Celtics, hit the like button for your boy. It pushes this content to other NBA fans. Scott says Ben Simmons' hook shot is all he has, and he hasn't worked on it at all. Still looks awkward. I'm not gonna lie. I was surprised he even brought that out. In the sense of, it just shows he's working on something. It was helping his field goal percentage earlier in the season, but hasn't been good since the All-Star game. Belanley says, sure, win 76ers. Tavon says, Kemba is no good. Hey, I hear you. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Listen, 90-76, 14-point lead, 6 minutes and 57 seconds left of the fourth quarter. Embiid is in the game. Just got fouled by Jaylen Brown. We will see what happens in the next couple of possessions. That kind of will dignify if the Sixers can put, by around 4 minutes, their backups in, or do they have to play the rest of the game tough? Camus Neal said, all Philly, even the comedians. Let's go. All day, every day. If you rep Philadelphia, I'm there to support 100%. Let's go. 102 people in the chat. Like I said, if you are new, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also, if you've been rocking with me for a minute, turn on post notifications. We got Eagles content. We got Sixers content. We got live play-by-plays. We got podcast episodes. We do a couple different things on here. Play breakdowns and all that. Murder Music back in the building says Ben was only balling to make the All-Star team. Makes sense. If you saw my last video, 11 games before the All-Star game, 20 points a game, 7 assists, 7.5 rebounds. 11 games after the All-Star game, 12.9 points per game, 6 assists, still 7.9 rebounds. So that's the same. And it's not even like, well, he's just not making it. He's not attempting them. In the first 11, where he averaged 20 points a game, in 11 games, only one time did Ben Simmons shoot the ball less than 10 times. So he had 10 attempts every game but one. In the 11 points where he's averaging 12.9 points per game, he's not struggling. He's just not shooting. There was 5 games out of the last 11 that Ben Simmons didn't even attempt 10 shots. So he attempts 10 shots, 10 out of 11, he's scoring points. He shoots the ball less than 10 times, he's not scoring because he's not even willing to shoot. So when Ben is aggressive, he's a good player. He's a great player. When he's not aggressive, he's good at a lot. But when you don't have your dominant scorer, you need him to do other things than just facilitate and play defense. Let's go, though. I love the dub. No matter what. Marcus Smart stepping back to the three-point line. Going to kick it over to Cornette. Cornette back to Marcus Smart. He's going to attack. Kick it back to Cornette. Pump fakes. Kicks it out. And that is almost stolen by the one and only Ben Simmons. STK says Celtics miss Fournier. Yeah, right. Williams said Phillies get one and close the gap to 6-2. Here we go. Ben Simmons guarding the inbounder. They're going to kick it to Jaylen Brown. 4 seconds on the clock. Brown, quick decision, pulls up for a 3, and that is no good off the backboard, but it's going to be no. It would have been recovered by the Celtics, but since it didn't hit the rim and only hit the backboard, that is a shot clock violation, turnover for the Sixers. Kaya Brown, what's going on? Aldi B said it feels good to beat the Celtics. I agree. Marcus Bell said Simmons inner thoughts. I didn't get traded. I made the All-Star team. My work is done. Danny Green on the wing finds Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid with the turnaround emphatic dunk. Almost pulls the rim down. That's what I'm talking about. Flex on him. Smart going to kick it over to Tatum. Tatum looking. Driving, attacking, stripped by Danny Green. You got a 3-on-1. Ben Simmons back to Tobias Harris, and he's going to get the dunk. Let's go. Marcus Smart goes up, and he is fouled. We'll head to the line as the Celtics find themselves down 20 points. Danny Green with a dime of a pass to get it in between 2 defenders into Joel Embiid. What a great find. That is an old veteran type play right there. First shot up, and that is no good for the Celtics. Kind of what we've been seeing all night. Eagle has landed, said monster dunk by Joel Embiid. Facts. Philly Jackson said Harper at the plate with first and second bases on. Need that. Get that home run, my guy. Come on, Harper. This is why we paid you. My guy, Bryce Harper was a dog for Washington his last year. Get that hit. They're going to kick it over to Curry. Curry got the ball looking, working. Going to kick it over to nobody. He's going to hold the ball. 8 seconds on this clock. Sorry, I'm about to yawn. Embiid turnaround jump shot, and that is no good. He falls to the ground. Rebounded by the Celtics as they trail by 19. Stolen by Danny Green again, I believe. Danny Green with the quick hands. He's been all over the floor. Dropping dimes, dropping threes, getting steals. Embiid kicks it over to nobody. Joel Embiid looked like Sam Darnold there. He's seeing ghosts. Sig FX says, can we call it yet? What, call it the dub? Let's call it the dub. 5 minutes and 6 seconds left of the fourth quarter as the Boston Celtics find themselves down by 19. They're going to kick it over to Tatum. Tatum with the step back three, and that is good for Tatum. Drummer Boy said, dang, Joel. Tavon said, Kemba for Alonzo. It doesn't matter to me. Tavon said, can't beat Boston in 7. You crazy. Embiid, elbow jumper. No, passes out of it. Gets the ball back with 4 to shoot. 3, 2, step back for Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid doing his best James Harden with the mean step back. And he gets the jumper to fall. 18-point lead. Cornette kicks it over to Tatum. Tatum driving, attacking, kicks it out to Cornette for 3. And that is good for Cornette. Trey White, what's going on with you, my guy? Marcus Bell said, my goodness, Embiid. Eagle has landed, said, we beat them in 5. Facts. Trey White said, I don't like y'all, but I hate the Celtics even more. That's what I'm talking about. Big facts. Sixers, 35-16. We about to be 35-16. Tied for first. Oh my goodness, Kemba gets to the hole. Embiid tries to block him, but Kemba sneaks in for the bucket. 15-point game, 3 minutes and 36 seconds left of the fourth quarter, and Tobias got the ball at the top of the key. He's working. He's going to kick it over to Seth. Seth looking, crossing, thinking about the pass, and no, Tatum's going to come in heavy with the steal, and Curry's going to draw the foul. It will be inbounded on the sideline. Sixers basketball. Matt Eldridge says, come playoffs, Philly going to start selling. William Conaway says, Embiid is nasty. Eagle has landed, said, Curry with the swish. I'm with it. All I know is that when Joel Embiid is on this squad, when Joel Embiid is healthy, you see a different side of this team. Shooters are more open. Shooters got space. And if you stay with the shooters, there's not a one player, there's not a one-off that can play Joel Embiid man-to-man and shut him down. The jump shots there, the fadeaways there, the get to the holes there. And I do want to see Joel Embiid more often say, you know what? The jump shot is cool, but this guy's too little. Give me that. Sports fan said, all right, I'm back. What did I miss? You pretty much just watched the closeout. Same thing. Up 20, down 15. Up 20, then only up 15. Up 20, only up 15. So it kept going back and forth. Trey White said the silence was real. I heard crickets for real. Like, I ain't mad at it. Robert Glaze says, wait, hold on. What happened to George Hill? Well, George Hill came to the Sixers from the OK City Thunder with a thumb injury. We knew he was hurt. We didn't know the timetable. It's going to look like it's going to be a couple more games. Philly Jackson, though, I should have said exactly what you said. He said, hey, you want me to tell you what happened? Domination. Let's get it. I'm taking it that Harper didn't do what he needed to do at the plate, though. Since you didn't give me no good news that Bryce Harper hit a 3-run home run. Kristen said Kemba is overrated. I'm going to have to agree with that. I thought Kemba was a underrated player in Charlotte, where he put that team on his back, literally on his back, When Kemba came out of UConn after he made that big shot for UConn, I liked him a lot. Like, I liked him. I followed him in college. I thought he was good over there. He did what he did in the NBA. I thought he was a baller. I thought he was underrated as a Charlotte Hornet. The last year or so with Charlotte, I started to see a little bit of, maybe he's not that underrated. He might not be that good. And then since he's been in Boston, it's just been injury after injury. I gotta co-sign that. Philly Jackson said, I guess you're right. I didn't want to be right. You know what I mean? It is what it is, though. It is what it is. Doc Rivers in the huddles, like, it's all about defense. Ben Simmons, don't worry, my guy. You don't got to shoot. I'm just kidding. Embiid with the shot clock counting down. He tried to do a turnaround fadeaway 3. Like, Embiid be in his bag. Stop it. Jaylen Brown going to kick it over to Kemba. Kemba heard us talking about him, passes it to Tatum. Tatum skips it over to Smart. Smart skips it all the way over to, who is that? Is that Ojale? Ojale in the game. He's going to go to the line for 2. Scott said, Harper with the Warman track fly out. Drummer Boy said a lot of players look great on trash teams. True that. But I always been a Kemba fan out of UConn. But, I'm not sure. Kristen said, did he get a max? I mean, nowadays, if you're a B- player, you get a max. You get a max. And listen, let me ask Brandon Marshall. If an NBA contract is guaranteed. Let me ask B Marsh. Embiid going to the rim, and he is fouled once again with 2 minutes and 48 seconds left. You got Marcus Smart, who's like 6'4". You got Ojale, who's like 6'6". And they're trying to guard the 7-foot monster. But let me ask B Marsh if NBA contracts are guaranteed. Embiid got the ball with 12 seconds on the shot clock. He's going to be fouled on a fadeaway, and they will head to the line. They just keep fouling this guy. Robert Glaze says, when do you think George Hill will be back? He'll be back for probably like the last... Wait, what do we got? 22 games left? We got 21 games left. He'll be back for like the last 13. Possibly. That's just me guessing. Marcus said, Philly Mike with the Oprah impression. Priceless. You already know. Drum Boy said, need to pay max to keep players these days. Yeah, I ain't mad at it. You know, the NBA is expensive. We almost gave a max to Al Horford. He made like $37 million a year. Dude made more than almost... That's wild. Embiid with 32 points. 33 points now, 101 to 87, 14-point lead with 2 minutes and 41 seconds left of the fourth quarter. Kemba got the ball guarded by Simmons. Simmons makes him pass out. They're going to kick it to Jaylen Brown for 3, and that is good for Jaylen Brown, and the lead is cut to 11. So let me stop. Hold up. I'm over here making jokes and stuff. Let's go. Ben Simmons bringing the ball down. Slow it down. Get a great shot. They're going to give it to the baller, Joel Embiid. Embiid kicks it to Green, who kicks it to Tobias. Back to Green. Danny Green pulls for 3. Bang! Who else but the guy who got us 13 almost uncontested points and a steal from the Sixers? They're going to kick it into Embiid. Embiid got the ball up 14. Going to give it back to Danny Green. Danny Green gives it back to Embiid in the paint. He falls down. Another foul call. Celtics just look at themselves like, what am I supposed to do? Danny Green. Green light. Get out of my eye. Danny Green, 5 of 6 from the three-point line tonight. Love it. Charlie G said, yo, Paul Pierce is a wild boy. Hey, Paul Pierce is out of pocket, 100%. Embiid's first free throw was good. 105-90. Back to a 15-point game. Every time the Celtics think they get close, they get sucked right back into somebody giving an eye jamming. Kristen said, I miss Tony Bradley. Hey, low-key, listen, I don't want to disrespect Tim Duncan because he was called Big Fundamentals. Big Fundamentals, I think it was. I'm not going to call him Big Fundamentals, but Tony Bradley was low-key like Mr. Fundamentals. Like, he just did everything right. He had a little bit of everything. He cleaned the boards up pretty nice. And in Embiid's absence, he played pretty well. But I don't think we would use him much in the playoffs. So it was like, listen, George Hill is going to be a guy who's going to be a key guy in the rotation. Let's make the move. They're going to kick it over to a guy I don't know, to another guy I don't know. It's like, that's Ojale. Ojale going to lay it up like, listen, I should get more minutes. Not really, though. That is not even Ojale. I don't know anybody on the court right now except for Cornette. And get Embiid out of this ball game. 1 minute and 16 seconds. He attacks and he is fouled. He can't get out now. Murder Music said, dang, Doc stopped playing Maxey. Listen, Doc Rivers does not believe in Maxey when it comes to the playoffs. And I think he's only playing the rotation that he's considering putting in the playoffs. He said in a interview, Isaiah Joe, no. He said B-Ball Paul, not ready. He said Tyrese Maxey is probably the most ready, and Maxey just gets into the game right now. But the reason Maxey didn't play against the Memphis Grizzlies is because it was an inclusive test for COVID. He only gets run when they're down players. I think he's going to be used heavily next year, but yeah, he's not going to get much run in the playoffs. Remember, the rotation is at like 11 or 12 right now. The rotation is like 12 or maybe 13 deep. The rotation is going to be all the way down to 9. Celtics driving, layup, and that is a foul called on Tyrese Maxey. Ryan Rose said Danny Green had an amazing 4 of 6 from the three-point line. He's 4 of 6. I thought he was 5 of 6. Adam Gay said, hey, Eagle fans, I'm still coming to Philadelphia. You can stop by, grab a cheesesteak. That's about it, my guy. William said, hot take, Danny may have been the most important player since Embiid injury, beside Tobias. Listen, I low-key been talking about Danny Green being a glue player. And when we were talking about trading for Kyle Lowry, I said in the podcast with RB, DJ Eastwood, and Brock Landis, I said, I don't want to get rid of Danny Green. I know people don't like him when he's missing, but he just does too many positive things, and he's going to miss. He's at the end of his career. But when he does the things right, we're almost an unbeatable team. You got Ben Simmons playing defense and facilitating. You got Tobias getting grown man buckets. You got Embiid doing whatever he wants. And you got shooters. That's what makes our team good. Ben Simmons being in charge of the team, trash. Tobias in charge of the team, trash. If you have everybody play their role, Tobias the 20-point grown man ball getter. Joel Embiid a guy who does everything. Ben Simmons facilitating, playing defense, and running and transition. And you got the shooter shooting. This team is good. It has chemistry. They know their sets. They played a two-man game. They played a double, triple screen game. They moved the ball well. If the double team comes to Embiid, he knows he's better at kicking it out now. That is why I say we have a chance still. If one person is injured on this team, it falls apart. Because the Nets have a big 3. The Lakers have a big 2. If they miss one, as long as LeBron and AD are there, they can compete. As long as 2 or 3 of the Nets there, they can compete. The Sixers come in like, Embiid's a big 1. Tobias is a real good player. Great. Ben Simmons is a good player. By themselves, they're not the same. Harden by himself is the same. KD by himself is the same. Even Kyrie can beat himself by the same. Or with just one of them, I'm trying to say. So at the end of the day, the Sixers are like a puzzle that was put together. I can't even talk anymore. The Sixers were a team that was put together wisely, greatly, perfectly. Embiid can't do it by himself as a big man. Someone needs to get him the ball. So shout out to the Sixers for getting a W. 10-point game, 106-96. Much love. I think somebody was close to this score when I asked them to predict it earlier. But that's my whole take on everything. The Sixers have a good team, perfectly fitted together. You mess one piece up, this team is... Danny Green's not there. You don't got that streaky shooter who can help you get out of a series. Same with Seth Curry. Tobias is the grown man ball getter. Ben Simmons is still a big help on defense, facilitating fast break, assisted threes. He draws double teams at times, so he's not good by himself, but he's a component to this team. I just wish he would get in the right mindset. Free Melly said, I found out my girlfriend loves me. She is now a Sixers fan. She was a Laker fan. Love it. I love the conversion. Philly Jackson said, also need a championship experience. Facts. Drummer Boy said, let's go. Clap your hands, everybody. I'm with it. Sixers get a much-needed win after a ugly Memphis loss. We are now 35-16 and tied with the Brooklyn Nets for first place. That is good because the Giannis Milwaukee Bucks are on our tail. I think they're like 2 games behind us, now 3. So we need to keep in pace. We need to keep pace with the Brooklyn Nets because home court matters. There's still not that many fans. I don't know how much there will be when the playoffs start. However, the Sixers are a dog team to play in the Wells Fargo, whether it's filled or not. Brandon G 97. Let's get the dub. Facts. Drummer Boy, dub. Philly Jackson, Embiid with the 35 piece and a dub. Sports fan, dub. Eagle has landed 10-9-8 76ers. Sweep the Celtics. Broom time. I'm with it. Joel Embiid talking to the guys. 35 piece, like, yeah, take a game off, come back and drop a 35 piece. Scott said this dub was never in question with Philly Mike streaming. Shout out to you. Even though we did lose the streak, though, against Giannis and the Bucks after they came back and beat us. But wow, Joel Embiid said, I should be a 90% free throw shooter, so every time I miss, I get pissed off. And they were asking him because he was about to kick the ball. Marcus Bell, hashtag here they come. You already know. Appreciate everybody for coming by. Real quick, like I said, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button if you haven't done it already. Also, smash the like button if you didn't, but most of you guys that are realest of the real, y'all probably already smashed the like button. And last but not least, you could be a subscriber and hit the like button, but if you haven't turned on post notifications, turn on post notifications so you know when your boy go live and or drop some content. Until next time, y'all know what time it is. We out. Peace.